When last we left our heroes, we received a note telling us to see Salt when we reached Clove Cross and to beware the Castigator, which none of us know what that means yet. We named our horses Steve, Snowball, and Chestnut. We unintentionally scared a man and we still don't know why. We made it to Orangebloom and sat in the tavern for a while, heard a lot of rumors, found out that the inn is possibly haunted, and that animals go missing from the fields at night. This session, we're going to try to fix both of those problems. And we also told the captain that the world was ending, and he took that actually pretty well for being told that the world was ending. But yeah, that's where we're at.
That is correct. The party made the absolutely genius decision to split up, and they are going to be handling two problems at the same time, several hours away from each other. So that is where we begin. Where we left off, the party had split, half of which was going to investigate the fields where animals were going missing, and the other half was going to investigate the inn. I will say through the magic of movie editing, we will now the party that was traveling to the inn magically arrives as soon as the other conversation has concluded, as the others are making their way towards the field, being led by the guard captain Chuck. Now, you the three of you enter the inn. Sai, you are the only one who has been here before. As you enter into the lobby, you see the familiar face of a terrified old woman, as she is apparently still nervously sitting behind what appears to be her reception desk of sorts. She sees you walk in and recognizes you, and waits for you to approach.
I do, and I tell her that these are my companions. We've come back to investigate the second floor, if you're still okay with us doing that.
She gives you a thumbs up.
Okay.
So, I just want to ask her a couple questions. I just want to ask her a couple questions real quick. Sorry. So, my friend Sai here said she mentioned that it's only on the second floor at night. Is that correct?
Yes. To reiterate all the information that she listed out to Sai, because Sai succeeded on her persuasion check, she said the following. She told you everyone who stays on the second floor disappears, but no one has any problems on the first floor. No guests have ever heard any sounds of distress from the second floor on a night someone vanished. The personal effects that guests arrive with are left in the room after the disappearance. An example, luggage, food, etc. The disappearances always happen at night. And then, because Sai succeeded on her check, she was told, Sandy trusted her enough to tell her that a previous guest claimed to be a spirit medium and said that an evil spirit is haunting the inn and whisking away people in the night. She also told you that rumors around town say that a previous guest made a deal with the devil and is sacrificing guests for power. Though you know from your time in the bar, there is also a rumor saying that Sandy is the one behind it. And then finally,
but Sandy, if I remember correctly, sorry to clarify, she made a deal with the demon. I thought
the rumors went either way. The rumors went either way.
Okay.
And then I shouldn't say that. The rumors were spoken with the term interchangeably.
Yeah.
And then the last thing she would have said is that one time, one guest complained about how loud the sound of squelching and sloshing was at night from the bathroom. The inn does not have a bathroom.
And this was all on the second floor?
Which one?
Like the squelching type of stuff?
Well, no, it would have had to have been from the first floor because no one from the second floor lives. So they couldn't have made the complaint.
Okay. Just for reference, there's 4 floors, right? Four rooms or 5 rooms?
Two floors. The bottom floor has 4 rooms. The top floor has... I originally wrote that it had like 5, but then I don't know why I wrote that, and I checked the map, and I realized that it's technically just a master bedroom and then a regular bedroom. So we're going to say the upper floor has 2.
So the upper floor only has 2?
Yeah, conveniently now, because I picked a different map, and then I changed my notes.
That makes it a little easier. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna tell Sandy. And do you have a room keys or anything for us that we can use as we walk around, or are the rooms unlocked upstairs?
She will hand you two keys, two like little brass keys. One is labeled 2-1. The other label is 2-M.
2-M?
M, like the letter M.
Yeah, so 2-M and 2-1.
Probably one for master.
M is for master bedroom.
That's what I just told him.
Okay, I'm a little special. We already knew that.
Big dumb dumb.
Oh no.
No, no. Okay.
Onyx thinking to himself, I am special.
I am special.
As he hears the winds correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, man. We're gonna head upstairs.
She shows you the way. She
Okay.
directs you to the stairwell, which you can see has like functionally like she has attempted to put like tables and chairs and stuff in front of the stairs to dissuade people from going up it, and she'll like move a table so that like you'd fit one person up and then like walk up the flight of stairs.
So these two rooms are the rooms that are
The two that you can see on the map, yes, are the two second floor rooms. Because the first
Okay.
floor rooms are technically underneath it, but I can't make a see-through map. And I figured you weren't going in there anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to here and wait for my friends to follow if they're following. And we're just gonna kind of look at them.
I'm coming. I'm following.
I guess that way then.
Only way is
I
up, as
can't
they
see.
say.
What goes up must come down.
Unless it's gravity. Wait.
Wow, good one.
Don't worry about it. Listen, she has high charisma, not intelligence.
Wait, I'm pretty sure same.
Yes, actually.
Yep. Actually, yes.
The only high intelligent person in this party is the wizard.
She's not dumb.
I didn't say dumb. I just said that intelligence wasn't your strong suit. You take that however you want.
Onward.
Okay, let's go.
As long as your crayons are
Onward.
sharp.
That was a very charismatic way to say that.
Wait, I have a +2 in intelligence. 14.
I do not.
I'm not.
Well, you need a 15 to know what gravity is. So.
Okay, fuck me, I guess.
When you get up to the second floor, you notice that you ascend a traditional wooden staircase with fairly regular guardrails. They seem to be stained with some type of lacquer, probably derived from the local trees. The entirety of the upstairs appears to also be made of wood, just like the downstairs and outside of the building. And you notice that the branches off into a sort of hallway. Down the hallway, at the end of the hallway, there seems to be a decorative suit of armor. It appears to be completely decorative and not made of any meaningful amounts of metal. At the end of the hallway, and previous to that hallway, there is a door that is closed.
Right. So, and that door
Is the door?
Okay.
Yes.
like that's the door leading to the bedroom suites.
You don't know, you haven't opened it, but you can assume that,
Okay.
seeing as it's the only door in this hallway.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Onyx and Sai if they want me to cast Detect Magic.
Can we sense
You know,
it?
We're investigating
How
this.
long does that
Or-
last?
10
How
minutes.
long
Up
does
to
that
10
last?
minutes.
Can I
Up to
like
10
just
is it-
plainly, without a roll, like sense anything?
You already did when you first
with
walked
it.
in here, and you didn't
Oh.
sense anything.
I forgot about that. Okay, never mind. So then yes.
Is that constant? Like Brontes, do you have to concentrate on that? Like, do we have to?
It is
protect
it is
the spirit or
concentration, but
something?
I'm using it as a ritual cast, which means I don't expend a spell slot.
Okay. Yeah. It's. And is that like only things you can see, or is it you gonna like? What is that? How is that gonna work?
It's everything.
I was gonna
click the
say I
spell,
can just do this.
Yeah.
Up
Well,
to
I'm asking
within a
because
30
Onyx
feet
wouldn't
range.
know.
It's in a 30-foot radius, basically, because
Yeah.
it says 30
Okay.
feet
Yeah.
of you.
The important thing is that it's blocked by a foot of stone, an inch of metal, or a sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my divine sense to try and sense out if there's anything.
Use it all.
Okay. So
as well.
first things first. So you're ritual casting detect magic in the hallway.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna take 10 minutes to ritual cast.
Okay.
Okay, so during that 10 minutes,
I'll sit
does
in the
Sai
corner.
or Onyx do anything? Because
No,
he needs to remain
he
stationary.
told us he needed to ritual cast. He said he needed the time, so
Yeah. Okay. Then you're just gonna stand next to him and wait. Then.
I'm gonna stand next to him to wait to make sure like nothing weird happens and I can hit something if it comes.
Okay. And Sai, are you doing the same?
Can I like stealthily scope out the upstairs?
Sure. Which side are you going to?
Like scout. The other side doesn't have like a wraparound, right? It's just like a hall, like
It's just
an
a dead end hallway. Assume there's like a supply closet or something. There's
Okay,
no
I'll walk-
bedrooms on that side.
I'll do it. I'll do that way first, and then, I guess I'll roll
Roll stealth.
stealth.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm stealthing, but
Yeah. Just roll stealth. 16. Okay. If you make your way down around that corner, you see another long hallway. At the end is another decorative suit of armor.
I want to go investigate the suit of armor.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Well, should I get over there first?
I mean, you could walk however far you want to walk. There's no traps. This is a hotel.
Okay. I know, but like,
That'd be
what
pretty
if
fucked up,
somebody
right?
else laid a trap?
Yeah, you would.
I
I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't there a
It would be an
hotel in New
Big
York City
hotel.
that did that, like in like the 30s or something?
I try to avoid thinking about New York City when possible.
Yeah.
I agree with him.
Trust me,
Ooh,
same.
With
But I'm
a
pretty
with
sure
a
that was-
20, you investigate the crap out of this suit of armor, and you are 100% certain this is so fake. Like, it is very obviously like tin, but it's been buffed really well, so that it looks real. But it's like super light and like basically valueless, if only for like a set piece. It would be worth its weight in tin, so call it like 5 gold pieces for the whole suit. More than that, though, you notice that it is very, very dusty, as though no one has cleaned up on this floor in a while.
And there's like nothing in it around it.
No, well, I mean, there's like a little
fake armor.
wooden skeleton, but like imagine
Okay.
like a dress holder, but it's meant for this armor.
Where's the supply closet in relation to where I am?
Like next to you, there's a door. It's like
Is it locked?
No, it's unlocked.
Can I open it?
You open it, and you see what appears to be a mop, a singular broom, and like a wooden bucket. And in all of them are completely covered in cobwebs.
Can I clean it up?
With your hands, or are you casting prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
Okay. You wave your hand, and all the cobwebs disappear, and all the dust goes away, and these mundane cleaning utensils appear brand new.
I do the same thing for the armor.
You do that, and the armor seems to shine unnaturally.
Wait, what?
Yeah, once you
Because of my magic, or
once you clean off the thick layer of dust on the armor, you watch as the armor seems to shimmer, as though it's being constantly backlit, just a little. Like, imagine someone was holding a torch behind it.
Investigate that, or do I like know that's for my magic?
Oh, are you trying to see if it's a magical effect?
Yeah.
Oh, roll Arcana. Oh yeah, it's enchanted. It would appear that this is a mundane enchantment, similar to like a cloak of billowing, or a armor of sheeming, where it just it perpetually shines just a little to look cool.
Fancy.
It's a functionally useless enchantment, but great for being
Yeah.
a showpiece.
Is there anything else on this side that I can look at?
Not that you've seemed to find.
Okay. Then I guess I go over to the other side to do the same thing, just to scope and
Okay.
stuff.
We'll say checking that side took about 5 minutes.
Okay.
You go down. This hallway appears to be the exact same. You see an equally sized and shaped suit of armor at the end, and you see that door that Onyx saw.
And the suit of armor is the same as the other side, so I cast prestidigitation on that.
Okay, when you cast it,
I'm cleaning as I go.
Yeah, all the dust vanishes, and it sheams the same way as the other one. It assumes these are a matching set.
Can I like hear anything through the door?
Roll perception check.
Okay.
Uh,
I've been rolling too good. I'm waiting for the.
Cole was just whispering the same thing to me. He's like, "This is gonna backfire."
No!
It is.
There it is.
You hear dead quiet. Absolutely nothing beyond the door.
Okay. Can I peek inside?
Okay. You go to open the door. The door is not labeled and it is unlocked. You open it. and you see another about 30 to 45 foot long hallway. At the end of that hallway is what appears to be a third suit of armor and 2 wooden doors that are on opposite sides of the hallway.
Hey, Brontes, how much longer on your bell?
Can I answer that while
Like-
focusing on
No,
casting something?
You could still talk. I'm going to say like 3 minutes. Like, you're basically almost done.
I was gonna say I have no idea the time
Yeah.
span that it's been.
Yeah. It's been about 7-ish minutes, so give or take 3 more.
Cool.
And then do you continue into the hallway without him, or do you wait the 3 minutes?
I go back and I wait the 3
Okay.
minutes.
Then the 3 minutes elapses. Brontes, your spell activates. All magical effects within 30 feet reveal themselves to you. I do not believe anything has changed with Sai or Onyx that would he would be informed about that he did not already know about. He knows about your magical auras. He knows about your soul weapons, your spellcasting, and all that. So it is all the same, including you. Or also see anything that's on yourself. It all looks the same as well. And you detect nothing from below you either on the first floor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now we're ready to go down the hallway.
Brontes, just so you know, this little ability of yours might come in handy down the line.
Which one?
And this little detect magic, it might be.
oh, you
might
mean the
be
thing
good.
There are other things I can do. This is just convenient for the moment.
Yeah.
No. This might be good for some other things.
It's a great utility
I'll fill
spell.
you in later.
Was this what you were
This
trying
just
to make me
in,
not feel
everybody
bad
will
about
learn
being
about-
excluded from earlier?
Yeah.
It might
Didn't
have a
hear a
little
word.
something to do with that.
Everybody but Calyx and Ataraxia will know this secret by the end of the
Yeah,
session.
it's not much of a secret.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say. It spreads fast.
Are you guys stealthing
Question-
down the hallway, or are you
Wait.
walking?
I am
Question.
currently stealth.
Hold on.
Hey.
What's up? What's up? Onyx?
Question: from where I am right now, can I still see Sandy?
Sure, technically, yeah. I'll assume her desk
Is
is
she
like,
within 60 feet?
yeah, her desk is like right here. So I guess that would make her. You're 20 feet up.
40 feet.
You're 20 feet up, 40 feet away. I'm not doing the fucking Pythagorean theorem. Sure, she's within 60.
Okay, I'm gonna, because she's within 60 feet, I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
Okay, click that for me so I could reread it.
And I'll mark one off.
Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover, and you know the type of what it is of any being you pronounce, but not its identity, i.e. the vampire count Strahd. Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated, desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. Okay, when you activate that, you detect no celestials or fiends or undead within 60 feet of you. And you are also certain that this hotel is not consecrated or desecrated in any way.
And now that includes both sets of armors that I can see, correct?
Yes.
Because they're both within that.
Well,
that
technically, I mean, yeah, you'd see the armor, but it's like, it's not a detect magic, but yeah, like you detect no. You don't know that they're magical with the ability, but you detect you detect no undead magic, so no necromancy, no holy magic, so no celestial, and no fiendish energy from either of the armors that you can see.
Okay, yeah. Guys, okay, I think we're ready to go forward now. Everybody ready?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so now Sai is currently stealthing. Are Brontes and Onyx also stealthing?
I can try.
You certainly
Well,
can.
I help.
I can try.
If you want me to, I can go ahead and scout out.
Why don't we wait? At least me. I'm about as subtle as a.
Well, if you want to, I didn't see anything strange by the door. You can stand by the door while I check the
Yeah,
hallway.
why don't I kind of just stand
You're
like
settled
right
as a
here?
part in the library.
Yeah.
Okay. You all peek your head into that hallway, and you see, as I described earlier, to Sai, you see the suit of armor, and then the two mirrored wooden doors.
Okay. I'm gonna walk down the hallway, and I can't really walk in the hallway.
No, it's a 10-foot wide hallway. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Sai is sneaking from side to side
Yeah.
all the way down the hallway.
That's how you know it's like a ninja.
Jumping from wall to wall.
When you get to that portion of the wall and you
Yep.
see the door on your left, you see the door on your left is labeled 2-1.
Okay, this is 2-1, you guys. And I'm assuming this one's...
It is labeled 2-M, yes.
Okay. Can I clean the armor?
You can. When you cast that spell, the armor is magically clean, and you notice it all shows sheams. You realize that this was not a 2-piece set, it was a 3-piece set.
Whoa.
Allegedly.
Crazy. Allegedly. So in total, it'd be like 15 gold.
Now that you know it's magic, it's probably closer to 50.
Oh.
If
I'm
you
not
could
gonna-
somehow, this is a person-sized suit of armor. So if you could somehow
Yeah.
pocket this person-sized suit of armor, you could
Yeah,
probably sell it.
Brontes has a bag.
Can I peek in this room? Oh, wait, do I have a
You
key?
go to open the door and it is locked.
Can I have a key?
I'm coming.
She
As long as
yells
you
down
think
the
it's safe.
hallway.
As she stealth. Okay, I'm here. I'm gonna, before we go in, why was there so much lag there? That's crazy. I'm gonna just knock on the door like, knock, 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 anybody home?
You knock on the door
Why?
and you hear the hollow reverberation of an empty room. The door does not
What,
open.
just in case there's a squatter?
Well, why would there be a squatter? She said every night somebody disappeared, so nobody's been staying here.
I'm still knocking on the door.
Have some common decency.
What, you think somebody's
Sonic.
gonna be naked in there?
Okay, whoa,
There's
whoa,
nobody
hold
in
up,
there to
hold
be
You
up.
never know.
naked!
Let's
You
mop-
never know.
let's
Them
just
ghosts
leave the
might
mop.
be.
Let's just say
Those
you're
ghosts
going
might
to.
be
Okay,
naked.
Okay, would it make you
You
feel better if
just say
I went
you decided
inside,
to clean a
then you
men's
could say
restroom.
knock
Are
knock
you not
again,
gonna
so
knock
that
on the
there's
door
actually
to
a
make sure
person in
there's
there?
no guys in there?
This is the
Just give me
stupidest
the fucking
conversation we've
key.
had.
Just
No,
leave a
I'm
mop.
gonna put the key in the lock.
Okay,
I'm gonna put the 2-1 key
Yeah.
in the 2-1 door lock.
the door
Thank you
unlocks
for
as any
clarifying.
other door would. It was not trapped and it does not appear magical.
That's crazy.
I am
pushed past
going to
Onyx
just-
to go in.
Straight up walk in the room.
You walk in the room and you are met with a very dirty, dusty room. It has a nice bearskin rug on the bottom of some kind of local brown bear, it assumes. There is an empty little cabinet set up, like a little dresser drawer type setup, an end table, and a very an unmade bed with a black wool sheets.
Prestidigitation.
You get rid of all the dust, the bed remains unmade.
I don't really want to make that.
Wait.
That's where you draw the line.
That's where the spell draws the line.
I
It
don't know,
can't
was-
move physical objects.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is that a spell thing or is that a
That's a spell
bed
thing.
thing?
It's a spell thing. The spell it says it
I'm-
magically cleans or sullies.
Who knows
It does
who
not
slept
fold.
there, okay? That is why. Anyway,
It's only a cantrip.
I'm gonna use that again.
You're gonna use the divine sense again. Okay. You activate
Yep.
divine sense and you detect nothing.
Detect magic's been going this whole time.
Yep.
so
And
I haven't been told anything. So
Now
now
that-
really
well-
other. I already know about the armor.
now that you're within 30 feet of an armor, you learn that it is minorly enchanted with illusion magic, which you in your brain could very clearly and obviously deduce that it is the tiny illusion that makes it shiny, but it is not any meaningful magical enchantment. Honestly, you think you could do it with a week of time and like 25 gold pieces of materials, you could probably do it. Like, it's very simple, very base level.
Gotcha.
Okay. What type of bed is this?
It is it looks like a 2-person bed because of the scale of the map, but it's a single.
wait, why are you
It's a
asking?
single. Is it wood? Is it stone?
Wood bed frame, one mattress, and the mattress appears to be like those old-timey, like, it's fabric with a bunch of hay in it mattress. It's not like a mattress. There's no springs. There's no metal.
I don't really feel like bending over, so can I just kind of lift up the bed to see if there's anything underneath it?
Yeah, I mean, it's fairly light because of its structure. You lift it with moderate difficulty, but not enough that you need to roll. And you look underneath and you see a very, very dirty underneath the bed, but there appears to be nothing obvious.
Would that not have gotten cleaned up with the prestidigitation?
No, because she needs to target it, and you can't target something you can't see with prestidigitation, so she would need to cast it again.
Got it. Okay. So you want to do more cleaning?
Yeah,
He's holding the bed up with one arm. Hey, you want
I
to get this?
cast. I cast prestidigitation.
You cast it, and with that, the rest of the room is finally cleaned. It looks like a nice French maid just worked their way through the entire room. It looks great.
Do you mind making the bed though? Because that's not my forte. And then can I look underneath the bear rug?
Oh yeah, are you doing like, are you just spot checking, or are you trying to do like an investigation of the whole room?
I want to do an investigation.
Okay, in that case, roll investigation. We'll start with the rug, and we'll work out from there.
Okay.
Can't she do it with advantage because she's making it spotless?
No.
It was worth an ask.
Yeah, definitely. You see that in this room there is absolutely zero sign of struggle or damage to the wooden walls or the bed frame from anything that you would constitute as a weapon or any other like object. So there appears to be no slash marks, no gash marks, no claws, anything like that. You also deduce that there is no new blood or blood stains anywhere on the floor. There appears to be nothing in this room that you would constitute as a personal effect, but you attribute that as the proprietor Sandy having collected that and turning that over to the guard as part of the investigation. As you see no evidence of anything that was that you don't think was already in this room as an accoutrement to the room itself. And I'll say, yeah, it's all investigation. You also, after hearing the description from Sandy from everything that's happened on the second floor, I will say you also come to the conclusion that there appears to be no racial or gender discrepancy among the victims listed.
Okay. I relay what I see.
I'm over here by this. I assume this is a desk.
Can you put more water in his bowl?
That is a that's like it's like a combination. Imagine it's like a desk, but it's also like it has dresser drawers.
Can I start opening the drawers to see if there's anything inside?
You open all 3 drawers. There is nothing inside except there appears to be a little, like a book. You pick it up and you see that it is a Bible of Bahamut.
Do I know who that is?
Yes, that is the god who the Dragon General said was his dad.
Okay.
You also know that it's the righteous god of order and father of all metallic dragons.
Okay.
AKA the good ones.
Yeah, guys, I think there's just this Bible here if anybody wants to take a look at it. And I'm going to put it back down. I'm not touching that thing.
Okay.
For clarity, because Cole's not involved, Cole is snoring, so I apologize.
Yeah, I heard, but it's fine. I'm only slightly offended.
Really?
Yeah, dude, you're good. It's okay.
Did he pass out?
Yeah, I heard it.
He actually...
I'm sorry.
I heard it, but I was
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm not jingling
what
my keys
is
every
that?
6 seconds. This is kind of like an investigation.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
But that being said, you feel that
we all get it because we all have work.
You feel that you've pretty thoroughly investigated this room.
Okay, wait. Is this not drawers over here too?
No, it's just like it's like a wooden, like a bench accompaniment type thing, like to put your stuff down without it being on the floor.
Do you guys want to look at that Bible more? Otherwise, I think let's head to the next room. Sounds good.
You're investigating the Bible?
I'll investigate the Bible, yeah.
You open the Bible. The Bible appears I keep calling it a Bible. It's really not a Bible. It's like a holy testament or like a holy book. Jesus does not exist in this world, obviously. But one thing you do notice is that about halfway through, during some of the segments on like origin, like think of this where like if it was books of the Bible, it'd be like Genesis of like the story of Bahamut. Mm-hmm. There appears to be multiple scribblings and scratchings and like almost redactions. And it looks like someone has defaced this Bible in certain sections, and they appear to have been defacing it in such a way that they are, how should I say? They are intentionally modifying or crossing out parts that put light on Bahamut and ignore his sister Tiamat, as they are twins. Like any segment that attributes Tiamat as being like evil or being like negative has been forcibly redacted and removed. And any segment that shows him as like the good aligned or the better of the two has also been forcibly removed.
You said there were also scribblings in the book?
Yeah, it's to the same effect of like liar, tricks.
Oh,
not
so there's
true.
no like note things that I can try it, like nothing that I have
nothing
to try to
decipherable.
decipher or anything.
It looks like someone you're a very intelligent person. It looks like someone of an opposite religion was reading this
Went through
this
and
other
tried to
religion's
correct it.
holy book and was like, "Oh, this is all bullshit," and was mad enough to attempt to change it.
Can I look at it?
I'll hand her the book.
You see the same.
I flipped through it. Can I read it?
I did not write a Bible, but yeah, you read through it, and you are met with the story of the creation of dragons. That everyone is kind of part of the creation myth. Obviously, everyone knows the story of like Ophis, his fall, him breaking himself up into pieces to prevent the demonic invasion, which created the gods that you know now, and then gods created the races in their image to be like their father. This is the section of the story that focuses on his twin creations, which is he created one being in his breaking apart, that being split again into two beings, one of Bahamut, one of Tiamat, Bahamut being the embodiment of the metallic dragons, and he created the metallic dragons, and Tiamat being the embodiment of the chromatic dragons, and then creating the chromatic dragons. With those creations then taking after their parent, Bahamut being an embolus of Ophis's sense of justice and good, created incredibly lawful creatures known as the platinum. He's the platinum dragon, platinum great worm, and he created all other metallics. And then Tiamat was an embolus of his greed and selfishness and want for envy, and as a result created the chromatic dragons, and they embody that as well. It is very dry, as it is a religious text.
Well, this is boring. And I give it back to Bronte.
I'll set it back down on the table.
I don't see or sense anything of the ordinary. Just
Detect magic hasn't informed me of anything yet, so
okay. Should we check the other room now?
Yeah, I think we should head over to
Might
the
as
other
well.
room for now. Okay, I'm gonna go to the door,
You notice,
and I'm gonna knock again.
Okay, you knock, and
Oh my god!
you are met with an increase, like a noticeably louder, duller thud, and like a louder echo reverberates out when you knock. You are under the. It gives the impression that the room behind this door is far larger than the one you were just in.
I just want to know who you think is going to be in there. Like, what?
It's called not being the
I
complete.
think he's
asshole.
scared of naked ghosts.
A naked ghost. One.
Look at this. I'm just putting the key in the fucking lock at this point.
You put the key in the lock.
Does he fucking unlock?
The lock opens. It functions as intended, and the door swings open.
And I walk in.
You walk in, and you are met with a noticeably larger master bedroom. There appears to be a nice brick fireplace, another bearskin rug, a nice, relatively plush, what we would call recliner, but more like a generalized padded chair. Another one of those little desk combination cabinets, as well as what appears to be a king-size bed.
Okay. Because of the distances,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to again cast Divine Sense. So I need to put it back in again.
Oh no, I scroll.
We're all good.
Yep, you cast
I'm
Divine
gonna go
Sense.
stand in the middle of the room.
Yeah, you cast Divine Sense. You do not detect any celestials, fiends, or undead, or any hallowed or unsanctified presences. Bronte, you stand in the middle of the room. You detect no new magics.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not a ting.
Nothing as per described by the spell.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the Sorry. I assume there's a chimney with this fireplace.
Yes, it's small and it's clearly like hand built, but it is nice given what you've seen of the town. It is a luxury.
Could I look inside and like see if I see anything?
Oh yeah, you could look in. Like, are you looking like into like to see if there was a fire lit recently, or you're looking up the chimney to see if you could see outside?
I'm looking in the fire pit itself and up the chimney, like the area, to see if there's anything abnormal. See what the condition is of the fireplace. Like, has this been used recently? Was the last person maybe didn't light a fire?
Okay.
Kind of
Yeah.
stuff
Roll investigation.
Yep, this is gonna go well. Wow, it did actually.
Oh, nice.
You are very, very confident that a fire has not been lit in this this recently. So much so that you see a bunch of like charcoal and ash that has been sitting in the fireplace, and it has been sitting and settling. You feel as though it has probably been like weeks since this fireplace has been utilized or cleaned. It has not been like the chimney has not been swept. You look up and you could see, because it's an 18, it's very high, you could see like carbon buildup on the inside of the chimney. It looks like it's almost to an unsafe degree. It feels like this needs some kind of preventative maintenance if it were to be used again, but it seems no one has come up here to do said maintenance.
Okay, and there's nothing inside?
No, nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, nothing that isn't like little scraps of like tinder or wood.
Can I inspect the bed?
Sure. Roll another general investigation check. We'll just for the whole room, and the bed.
Oh, for the
I
whole
was
room
gonna
and
ask
the bed.
I was gonna ask for the room, yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, you could do the bed specifically,
wanna
and then
do it?
Brontes, you could do the room.
Okay, yeah. Who do you want to go first?
You,
Oh,
whoever
shit.
clicks it first. Also, you
Ah!
can't lie.
I hate these buttons.
10. Okay. Sai, you investigate the bed. It is also dirty, like in the other room, but you notice this one is actually made. It seems that it was not utilized the last time someone was in here, or so it gives the impression. This bed is also wooden, but it is significantly better crafted. Some type of dense wood, maybe a mahogany. The mattress is also significantly plusher, as well as the pillows. The sheets are a thicker, heavier wool that you feel would keep you very warm. And overall, you think that this is probably one, for especially for you, the way you were raised, probably one of the best beds you could ever sleep in if you slept in it.
Okay.
It's certainly a luxury you've never personally
Sorry.
experienced.
2 things. Prestidigitation
Okay, it is now
between the
clean.
bed, and then I lay on it.
Okay, you lay on it. It is incredibly comfortable.
So I kind of like curls up like a cat, and you guys can just leave me here. Just continue on. I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay, and then
Yeah, that's not gonna
Yes, we
happen.
know where she's staying the
okay,
night.
Brontes, with a 13, you detect that there is no sign of struggle or damage to the wooden walls or bed frame from weapons of any kind in this room.
And
Additionally, you see no blood or blood stains anywhere on the floor. You also
you need a bath. You need a bath.
well, no, there's no blood. There's no bat. You don't got to wash anything. And then you also come to, I mean, you come to the same conclusion again about
So
there
you're
being no
gonna really
racial or
have to
gender
learn-
disparity amongst the victims. You rolled a 13. You look around this room and then you start to think on other things that Sandy has told you, and you come to the conclusion that after having seen this room and seeing that nothing is kind of out of place, and looking at the stone of the fireplace and like the bed and it's being like a thicker wood, and you also come to the conclusion that everything in the room, as well as all the personal effects that Sandy had listed to you, are all either made of metal or are items that you would not carry on your person. So, i.e., luggage, food, stuff that you keep in a bag, weapons. Those, like, you kind of group them in your head as you're thinking about, like, and you're looking at the whole room, and it's a weird pattern that kind of sticks out in your head. And with a 13, that's all you get.
Is there more drawers I can investigate?
It appears to be a copy of the same cabinet from before. You open them, and you see the same set of empty drawers and another Bible.
Anybody
Holy
want to look
text.
at this Bible?
Sure.
You look at it; it's the exact same Bible. It's the exact same holy text of Bahamut.
Okay.
Guys, I have I have 2 ideas.
Okay.
Someone go get the other Bible. Let's put them next to each other, and then I'll see if I can sense any last thing on those, and that'll be the last time I could kind of use this little ability today. And the other idea is, I have this spell called Zone of Truth. If we use it before we go downstairs, maybe we can talk to Sandy. Because, I mean, there are the rumors, and I don't want to, like, make her think that we don't trust her.
But you're gonna cast a
But, like-
spell on her to make her tell the truth.
Well, it's Zone of Truth. It's not just on her. It'd be nobody in the area would be able to lie.
Oh.
It's everyone who's
Obviously-
standing within 15 feet of Onyx for the entire length for 10 minutes.
I don't like that. What if you ask me a question I don't want to answer and I have to answer it?
Does it look like this cabinet?
What
would
if I
move?
pinky promise not
Yes.
to ask you a question?
I mean, yeah.
Or you just stand 20 feet away?
Well, would you ask me a question?
I don't know. Do I need
Before
to?
we get too invested on making someone tell the truth first, why don't we check behind the cabinet, see if there's anything there?
I'll pull the cabinet out.
You pull the cabinet out, and you notice more wall. It is significantly more faded, and you can see the slats of the wall are kind of like coming apart. It seems like this was not like the boards have not been regularly maintenance and replaced and restained, probably because they're being hidden behind this cabinet. And so it seems like someone has gotten lazy.
It was just a hunch.
Can we lift up the bear rug again?
You lift up the bear rug and you see more floor. The bear rug is very heavy. It is real. It is definitely a bear pelt that has been treated to be a rug. You feel like if you wanted to, you could probably sell it for like 10 gold pieces to someone who wanted a bearskin rug. But then again, you're also fairly confident that you could kill a bear yourself if you needed to. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident I could kill a bear. Actually, I know
I have the other Bible.
If you put both together, you notice that they are literally 1-for-1 copies.
Is the scribbling inside the same?
In the second one, no, it isn't.
Is the handwriting the same?
Is
Wait,
there
what?
any writing in it?
Well, the scribbling.
There is no like modifications in the one in the master bedroom. That one appears to be
That one has
completely
been
normal.
untouched.
It looks like the one that was in the other bedroom, an occupant of that room at some point had modified that Bible.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood you before.
I got you.
It's a copy.
That was why I was curious.
Yeah, or a copy in the sense of it looks like someone made a bunch of these holy texts and they stocked their
Distributed
hotel
them
with
into
Bibles.
I took it the wrong way. I apologize. That's on me
That's fine.
for misunderstanding. Can I like walk around the room to see if I feel like any stones or
Are there any ornate things on the top of the fireplace?
Nothing that you would determine as ornate or valuable, just like little flares and bumps of like the brick that you think the mason did like intentionally to kind of fancy it up, gussy it up, but within the means of a poor village mason. It's not particularly, you've seen better in like the capital, better stonework.
Like the King's Castle.
Yeah. Yes, very much. The King's Castle blows the shit out of the water, obviously.
Can I walk around and see if I like feel like just like with my feet
General
or
vibe
like
of the
running
room.
my hand on the walls, like if I feel anything out of place, abnormal, that would be like maybe like a hidden doorway or something?
I'll say Bronte's already investigated the room, but I'll say you can investigate it. You can investigate like the floor specifically, but roll at disadvantage.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Investigation.
Ready for double nat ones.
I've seen it before. That's at least one of them. You come to an absolutely crazy conclusion. You solve the problem. Actually, everyone who has stepped on this floor has died. You think it's the floor. You put it together in your head. You're 100% certain that everyone who comes up to this floor has to stand on this floor, and then they die. Clearly, the floor is at fault.
That's crazy.
Guys, you're not gonna fucking believe this. I solved it.
I actually just.
I know what the problem is.
What is the problem?
We need to hit the floor with a sword.
No.
Not my sword.
Onyx, no.
Everyone
Why?
that stands on this floor has been dying recently. So, like, I think it's the floor.
Brontes. Onyx, no. We're not gonna hit the floor with a sword. I don't think that'll solve the problem.
What makes you think that it's the floor?
I mean, I just looked around the whole floor, and everybody that's been on this floor has been dying recently.
I mean, we're actively touching the floor right now, and we haven't died.
Not yet.
I mean,
she said it's at night.
Frankly, I think that whatever is happening, because Sandy said this, it is only happening at night, that whatever we're trying to find might not even be able to be found until it's dark out.
Hey,
So
fine. So let's do this. If there's nothing else here, and you guys don't believe my floor theory,
I do not believe.
Why don't we
theory.
just stay here the night? Because the other group of our party decided they want to go stake out the fields all night and do that.
well, we said we were gonna go. We said we were
Yeah.
gonna go give them backup just in case, because we don't know what they're gonna find.
That's later. I mean, why not pretend like we're trying to stay here the night to see if it'll lure anything out?
the flaw in that is, what if it is something that not 3 of us can handle, and we all end up
That is
disappearing and or dying, and then they're out of luck with half of the party, and then they end up all dying, and then the world is continuously in danger because we were stupid and all died.
And we decided to split up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about the split up part. I mean, obviously, I would be. We're supposed to catch up with them. I also don't want to leave, Cole and Ataraxia. They're
It's
kind of
mostly your
squishy.
brother. It's okay.
Yeah, it's absolutely Cole. But he's a little squishy.
He's a little squishy guy.
He's very
it's
squishy.
Fine. It's not
Brontes,
his
I think
fault.
you're squishier, bud.
I didn't say I wasn't.
Okay, so I think going back to the fields is a good idea. We really haven't found anything now. I think the only way to really...
How about I cast Zone of Truth? I mean, if I'm not
She
mistaken...
seems pretty rattled herself, unless she's a very good actor.
Which
Hey, you never know. Some people could be pretty good actors.
I just don't want to... I don't know. We're trying to help her, and then we're questioning her about her own establishment. Which, granted, she could be at fault. I don't know. You do it.
This is just mechanic questions, just so I make sure I understand the spell, since this would be the first time I'm casting it.
Yeah.
When I cast it, because I believe we encountered this with Abby. Excuse me. A willing creature doesn't have to make the save, right? But someone could roll to...
Any spell in D&D, you can always choose to intentionally fail. You always have that choice. So you could tell Sandy, hey, I am going to cast a spell. This spell will make it so that you cannot lie. Let it affect you. I will know if you resist it. And all of that would be true. She could still choose to attempt to resist it, in which case she would then roll. And then you would know if she was under the effect of it, because it's your spell. So you would know if she resisted the effect.
Now, technically speaking, I could cast a spell now. It's 10 minutes.
Yes.
I could walk up to her. She would also know she would know it's active, because if I ask her a question, though, right? Because then she would have to make a save.
No, so she would make a save the second she enters the radius. So the second you get within 15 feet of her, the magic would instantaneously affect her, and then she would have to make the save. And then she would, whether pass or fail, the affected creature is aware of the spell, and thus she could choose to not answer, but she would immediately know that a magical effect is on her the second you walked within 15 feet of her.
Am I aware if she failed?
Yes. The same way that if you attempted to cast command, right? And then you could tell that they resisted the spell, and then they don't do the command. It's the same function.
Okay. So guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast the spell while we're upstairs and walk down to her. Basically, I had cast it preemptively. I'm not trying to make her think we're suspicious of her, and I'm not completely suspicious of her. I mean, I am, because I am suspicious, but I'm suspicious of everyone. But I'm trying to also make sure she doesn't just instantly throw hands. So, Sai, I pinky promise you I won't ask you any questions.
Thank you. You can't break this. Bad things will happen. You know that, right?
Yeah, you get to try to break my pinky.
What? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I guess.
So Onyx, you're
that is the result.
So Onyx, you're casting Zone of Truth.
Yes, I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Okay, mark off
Do you want
the
me to click
slot.
it again?
Oh no, I it's still in the chat. I just need Sai and Brontes. As soon as he casts it, you see him move his hands and speak infernal words, and then a magical red pulse emanates from him, and you feel as though your ability to lie is being stripped from you temporarily. Do you let the spell affect you, or do you save it? Try to save against it.
I let it affect me.
Okay. And Brontes?
I'll let it affect me.
Okay.
I don't care.
For the next 10 minutes, you are not allowed to lie. If you attempt to lie, obviously I'll know, and then I will immediately...
Lie to anyone, or just lie to him?
You cannot lie out loud.
Well, how do we know it works?
I actually need to check it. A creature can't speak a deliberate lie. So if you're answering a question incorrectly, but you do not know the answer is wrong, that is technically allowed.
Okay.
Oh wait, so
Oh.
does that mean I can't lie either?
Yes, you are a creature within range.
Oh
Well, that just
no!
defeated my whole purpose.
Oh, no.
That just defeated my whole plan.
Yeah, that's why I waited for you to
Hey,
mark
hey.
up the spell slot.
10 times.
Hey, Onyx.
Yeah. Again,
What is?
I'm a little special.
I'm half asleep and I got it.
I'm half
What is-
tempted to ask Onyx a question right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm like,
Guys,
What
just remember,
question
you
should
ask
we
a
ask
question,
him?
I ask a question.
Your
Let's
arm-
go downstairs.
Brontes, you go.
We're on
You
a
ask
time
him
limit.
first.
We're on a 10-minute time limit. Let's go.
So you want?
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Guys, I think he's hiding something.
I definitely think he's hiding a couple things.
Okay. You leave the hallway, you make your way down the stairwell, and
Wait,
you
I can just
see.
not answer anything.
This is correct as well. Yes, you can just not talk.
Avoiding is an option.
Yeah, just shutting up
Avoiding.
is an option for 10 minutes. You come downstairs and you see Sandy. As you approach within 15 feet of Sandy, she is put under the effect of the spell. She has to beat a wisdom save, charisma save. Okay. She does not have any modifiers. It's a straight d20. She's an old woman. She fails. And you see her kind of panic and start to freak out as a magical effect takes over her mind and she doesn't know what's going on or where it's coming from and she starts to panic again.
Sandy, that's me. I cast a spell a few minutes ago, or relatively recently. We're just trying to discern what's going on. So what you're feeling right now is because of me. I apologize.
She calms down, having quickly become used to random magical shit just happening around Sai.
What did you do to this lady?
So Sandy, I know you were saying that it's at night on the second floor or anything, but is there anything else that stands out to you regarding these disappearances?
She will say no because Sai rolled so high on her charisma check that she already told Sai all the secret information.
Has there been any changes to the town or in or nearby that recently that you know of that maybe not necessarily would attribute, but maybe it's something that might be contributing in some way or shape or form? Like, has there been any changes, like new construction, new peoples?
She'll say, yeah, some cows have been going missing. Don't know if
Is
that's
that it?
related.
Yeah, I think we kind of have we have some friends looking into that too.
That is all she knows in terms of recent changes for the town.
Okay. And Sandy, when these disappearances have been happening, what do you notice it in the morning? Like, do you go up to the rooms and also I'm going to hand her the keys back and say thank you for these. Like, are you going to knock on the doors and that's when you're noticing the problem, or like how is this happening? Like, how are you noticing it?
Well, the first few times, I was just waiting for them to come and check out and return the keys and pay, and they just never came down. I thought that they were dashing, they were jumping out the windows to avoid payment. But then I would go up to the rooms and I would see that all of their stuff was still there. I would bring it down to the counter because I know they must have forgot it. They have to come back for it, and then I can bill them. And they just never came back. And after a few days, I was just giving it all to Chuck as evidence, and then no one ever came down. And every day I would go up and stuff would be there. Every single time someone stayed on that floor. Eventually, me and Chuck decided to just close the second floor, and we haven't gone up there since, until you guys went up there just now.
How long ago was that the last time you've been up on the second floor?
The last time I've been up on the second floor, at least a week.
Just a week. And just refresh my memory, when did these disappearances start happening again?
A couple of weeks ago. We're a small town. We don't have someone staying every night. It's every
that makes
few days someone decides to rent out one of the bigger rooms upstairs and they disappear.
And
most recently, we technically haven't allowed anyone to stay up there, but 2 adventurers did come through the other day. They said they would investigate like you, and they also disappeared. But Chuck went up to check on them, not myself, and he only found their belongings.
can you just describe these adventures? Like,
Yes,
was there
it
anything that
was
stood out about them?
yeah, it was a young man wearing robes. He carried a wooden staff and he had a very large, boisterous hat. He seemed like he knew his way around a spell or two. And the other was a woman, a little older than him, wearing armor. And she had strange weapons. They were projectiles of some sort that I've never thrown projectiles. They both went up and they said they would investigate in return for free room and board, and they never came back.
And all the personal effects, you said Chuck has taken them, or you still have them here?
Oh, I turned them all over to Chuck.
Okay. Well, we will be meeting with Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck is currently bringing the other 3 to the field.
Right. Some strange things. Hey, Sandy, can I borrow the 2M key real quick? I think I forgot something up there.
Sure, and she hands it back to you.
Okay.
What,
I completely
honest?
forgot to run Divine Sense on the 2 books next to each other. So,
Okay, so you're gonna run up and do that?
yeah.
Do you want us to come with you?
Well, if you guys want to follow, I'm just going to say I forgot something and start going up the stairs.
Do we follow?
I don't know if you're following.
You
Sure.
want to?
Side
I
jumps
follow.
20 feet in the air onto the balcony.
Yep.
Okay.
Sai
And now
phases through
both
the
are-
wall and Onyx, you open the door and Sai's already on the bed. It's crazy.
That's weird.
I told
Yes.
you guys I was never gonna leave the bed.
Guess she really likes that bed.
Yeah.
So now both are here, so I can run Divine Sense
Yeah,
on them again,
you run
right?
Divine Sense on both books. Both books appear completely mundane.
Damn it.
Which is,
That was
in a way, you kind of view as strange, because you feel like if these were, like, true holy texts, they should be, like, hollowed in some way. Like, they should be religiously imbued in some way. But it seems like these must just be mass-produced copies.
Okay. Yeah, that's it, guys. I just forgot to do that. Is there any other questions that you guys can think of? And I can ask
You
this
didn't
because
check
I'm
under this
outside of
bed.
15 feet, so I can ask her a question.
Okay.
Is there any other
You can
questions?
ask me
you
a
guys
question
think-
inside it. It's whatever.
Is there any other questions you think you guys want me to ask Sandy? Or technically, couldn't they ask questions?
Yep, anyone can ask any
Yeah.
question, just no one's allowed to lie.
Okay. So if you guys
Well-
want to, we could go back down. Yeah.
Did you
If
check
you
under
have
this
any
bed?
He did
Can I
not.
check under this bed?
I have a logistics
Now that we're back
question.
here. I
Oh,
check
what's up?
under. I look under.
Hold on, let me
I have
answer
a
the
logistics
logistics question first.
So, like, as far as his spell goes with the 15 feet zone, every time somebody walks out of the zone and re-enters the zone, do they get a chance to re-roll?
No, it's one save per a spell. It just lasts for 10
Right.
minutes. It's just that
That was all.
the effect cancels once he leaves 15 feet, and it would re-engage when he re-enters. So, like, if he shouted
I
a question from up here, yeah.
Reinitiate like them having to save it.
No, they don't get to fish for saves. That'd be broken. Because you could just keep leaving and re-entering, and then force people to make 100 saves. Do you check under the bed?
Yes.
Okay, Onyx, are you attempting to lift this one?
Yeah.
Sai crawls under it like a fucking gremlin.
Roll athletics. This bed is significantly heavier than the other one.
Do you need help lifting? Would you like help
Oh,
lifting?
22.
Oh,
You watch
don't
as
need
he
it.
he kind of raises an eyebrow at you like, do I need help? And you watch as he puts his hands underneath it. He lifts the entire bed and bed frame, and you see underneath
Sai
the very dirty underneath of a bed.
First, I claps sarcastically and goes, "Well done, Macho Man," and then prestidigitation.
The bed is magically cleaned, and underneath this bed is very large, and you notice the same thing you noticed before, where it looks like the wood behind this bed and like the bedboard also appears to be like very old and dingy and not maintained, and is like kind of the boards are kind of separating a little bit and warping from age, and they have not been replaced, probably because this bed is so heavy it'd be a huge pain to do that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, we'll get out from under the damn bed.
What's your favorite color?
Get out from under the damn bed.
That's not a color.
Onyx Sai crawls out from underneath the bed.
I will place the bed down.
Okay, you slowly lower the bed on and then and put it down without breaking.
As I step outside the 15 feet from Sai, I'll just tell her black.
Was that true?
Is that true?
I asked him before you moved away.
No, more importantly, Onyx, you are in the center of the spell. It moves with you. You're always within 15 feet of it.
That's so
if
funny.
you call out a color and it's wrong, you are forced to tell me.
I wasn't lying.
Okay, in that case, as far as Sai is aware, black is his favorite color. If at any point in this campaign you say that is not true, I will smite you.
That's so funny. Okay, I'm done.
No big bold letters in his notes right now.
I mean, technically, he thinks it's his favorite color right now. It could change. You never know.
That is
He would
true.
have to be unaware of the fact that it isn't, which is difficult because he's the one deciding it. But yeah, I suppose there is a little wiggle room.
I forget what my favorite color is sometimes.
It's okay. I'll shrink the lightning bolt.
I'll be honest, during baseball season and football season, my favorite color might vary a little bit.
There you go. You return back down to the lobby, and Sandy is standing there, expectantly.
Yeah, my color is different than Onyx's.
Fair enough. Do you return the key to her?
Yeah, I'll hand her the key back.
She takes the key
Thanks.
back.
Sorry, just forgot to check
fine.
something.
And then she'll go, do you know what happened? Or do you need to come back later?
We might need to come back later.
We're gonna need to come back. It just might not be tonight. We have that whole little cow thing you were talking about. We have some other people investigating that. We're gonna go give them a hand, just because we can only focus on so many things at once, and we don't want to spread too thin. We were just coming here to do a cursory check to see if we could find anything quickly.
Okay. Well, I'm not going anywhere, so stay safe. Don't get eaten by wolves or something.
Okay.
And she goes back to sitting down at her desk. Do you leave the motel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. While this is happening, the other three, you have been escorted by Chuck into a cart where he then brings you several hours outside of town, out past a series of prairie and grasslands, where you see several long stretches of handmade wooden fences. These handmade wooden fences are fairly robust, and you can see grazing on the prairie themselves is several groups of cattle. These groups of cattle appear to be very, very small in terms of number compared to what you've seen. These cow also look relatively skinny, indicating that they have not been grazing the amount of hours necessary for what they need. You pass several small farmhouses and shacks that you think workers that might live on land workers might work, but they seem to be relatively unoccupied, until you are eventually brought to one of the farms on the more outskirt of town. It is labeled T Farms, TEE space Farms, and you are brought up, walked out past a relatively simple looking log cabin. In the back you see that section of prairie, and you see several large tents, or not tents, like large tent poles that are set up that indicate markings, and you are brought out to what appears to be an extremely bloody murder scene.
And just for a record, you said hours out of town. By cart, by horse, or on foot?
You're all like, he loads you up into like a car. Assume it's like you're getting an escort in a cop car. It's like a car.
Gotcha. Approximately how many miles?
uh, a couple. Well, it's 2 hours. You move. What is it? 3.3 something an hour on horses.
Like
We'll say you're
miles?
6 miles outside of town.
Okay. And I'm gonna look at Chuck and says, is this like the closest to town that this incident has happened before? Or did it like start far away and work its way in?
He'll say it's completely random. So it literally is dependent on which farmer leaves their cows out the latest. So like there's no pattern, at least that he's ever seen. He'll say that basically like whoever leaves their cows out past like the sunset threshold because they want like to get those extra hours of grazing, though that's the herd that gets attacked, which has caused farmers to basically a repetitive cycle of, okay, well, I'll bring my cows in early. Now they're not grazing enough. They're losing too much weight. I have to leave them out longer. Uh-oh, they got attacked. Like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it is just whatever farmer doesn't get their cows in the fastest is usually the one that gets attacked.
Okay. So even if they bring them in earlier, like instead of like let's say dark 8 p.m., it's whoever is last is always struck.
He has said
Or is it just
he has said that there's days when there are no attacks. Like if every farmer like brings their cows in at like 6, right? Then there's no attack that day. They've never gone into like the barns or the paddocks. But if anyone ever leaves their cows out too long, it's where it's like if like one guy does it, it's that one guy. If 2 guys do it, there's no. It's like, oh, it's always going to be on this side of town. Like there's no pattern in that way. It's just typically if you leave your cows out past sunset, that is when it happens. Or towards the end of sunset.
Has anything ever happened? Sorry, I'm just rapid fire questions real quick before we lose him. Has anything ever happened in the town when no cows were attacked? Like anybody go missing, anything like that?
None. He'll say none that he can attribute to the same thing. He'll reference the hotel, but he'll say that he's like 99% sure that they're unrelated.
Okay. And how long have cattle been going missing for at this point?
A while,
weeks?
He said.
Or months?
Forgetting
Years?
what he said. I want to say like a month, or either a couple weeks or a month. Either way, it's not super recent. Like call it 20ish days.
Okay.
Because it's not an everyday thing. It's like, oh, the farmers got complacent. They didn't get their cows in long enough. There was an attack. 4 or 5 days later, they're good about it. Then it lax up, and they think they can squeeze it. Maybe it went away, and then there's another attack. Like it's only when they make the mistake.
Are the cows still out in the field that we're supposed to be staying in?
Yes.
Okay, and I imagine they're going like to be talking to farmers, see if he'll be okay with leaving them out there, so we can try to entice whatever this thing is, so we can see it, and figure it out, and try to take care of it.
You can approach the. I mean, Chuck can't authorize that, but you can approach the house and you see if anyone's home. You don't know if they're home.
Real quick, Chuck. Then, how much does a cow go for in this town? Just roughly, like silver, gold, copper.
He'll say, I have no idea. I'm not a farmer.
I mean, that's fair.
Probably a lot.
Okay. Probably. I mean, it seems like this is your livelihood, and we just want to help out best we can.
Yeah. He looks at the bloody pile. It was.
Yeah. And this happened last night, or how long ago?
This was last night.
All right. Well, I'd say let's go try to knock on the door, talk to the farmer, let him know what's going on first and foremost.
I think we should take a look at the mess. So maybe maybe Ataraxia has an idea of what animal could have caused this, depending. And then
Well, I'm
maybe
just saying, do we want to
about...
inform the farmer that we're not just random people on his land?
Well, you're with the guard captain. Like Chuck is, in case I didn't describe it. Chuck is in like a big, not flamboyant, but he's in like very gaudy, auspicious like guard armor, and it seems that everyone who you've met with knows who he is by name. You feel like he's escorting you in a way that it would be very unreasonable for someone to just not know who he is in this circumstance.
Okay.
And
I mean, yeah, we can go talk to the farmer, see if he has any info, like like you said, and then we can come back and maybe have some clues before we take a look.
And also, if he's there, just so we can let him know if he's willing to leave his cows out to try to entice this creature, or whatever.
Yeah. I kind of want, like, before you're like, hey man, like, you want to leave your cows out so we can see what murders them and try to protect them at the same time? Because, like, I kind of feel bad for T.
Feel like you could maybe try to convince him of that, but you don't know how easy it would be.
Yeah, and it seems like he just lost some cows.
So what's
So, like, I at least
I
want
don't say that.
Hmm?
Nothing. I made a joke.
Alright, sure. Let's
So are you investigating first, or are you talking to the farmer first?
I'm gonna do the work at this right exact moment. It's not dark yet, anyway, and the cows are still out. So dealer's choice. You too.
I think we should. Personally, I think we should investigate it and then go talk to
go
him
for it.
while we have daylight. Addie, what do you
Yeah,
think?
that's fine.
We're split here.
I feel like it's a good idea to look around.
Okay. Who is looking around and how?
I guess I'll search the perimeter for any signs of tracks or like droplets of blood kind of leading away from it.
Okay. Roll a investigation check. 17. After looking at the bloody pile and looking around for droplets of blood and other markings, you deduce that it is a massive bloody scene, but in the viscera, you see no actual body. It looks like I said, it's like chunks of skin, chunks of organ meat that has been shredded, but you see no bones or any actual carcass. It's just a lot of blood. And then in addition, DC 10, you reveal that the victim was a cow, 100%. It appears to be a dairy cow of some kind, very large, based on the amount of blood. You also see that there are small chunks of skin and flesh that were not eaten, that are like bite-sized, but they're just kind of left haphazardly on the ground. You also see what appears to be matted grass that has been matted by blood, and it looks like what could be drag marks leading from the attack site in the direction of the forest on the edge of the prairie. Looks like past the fence that marks it.
Can we follow those tracks, or do they stop after the fence?
Do you? Well, this is like hundreds of feet of open field. Are you walking all the way down? Because you're on like acres and acres of land. You just see tracks at the kill site leading in the direction of the forest.
I just know you said drag marks. So
I'm sorry, I said track. Yeah, drag marks, yes.
That sounds like
Alex, I'd let you lead on that part.
Oh.
What do you think we should do? You're kind of the meat shield for us here.
I mean, we can definitely go to explore, but before we go into what time of day is it right now?
You left town at like 3, so it's like 5:30.
Be like 5, yeah.
Oh. Okay. So we have obvious drag marks. It looks, and it doesn't look like the cow exploded in any way. It looks like it was literally just cut and dry. Like you said, bite-sized marks. Can, like, Addie identify any, like, teeth marks or anything like that? Like, anything animalistic? Or, like, spiders or what?
You feel like you could attempt to look at the chunks of meat and attempt to match any marks. You could attempt that.
What, do I have to roll nature?
Yes. I'll say nature or survival, because I'm nice.
Oh, well, I would have rolled survival. Can I roll survival instead?
Well, we just take the roll and we'll just add your modifier. So you have +4 to survival, I believe. So it would have been a plus. Oh, so yeah, it would have been a 12. You check the bite marks, and you are fairly certain it looks like these marks were made from some type of canid teeth of varying sizes.
Canid, like
canine, yes. Some type of dog-like creature.
Rawr.
Rawr. Cool. What are your thoughts on, like, do you think it kind of snuck in here? Like, what would you do? Because you're probably the
I
stealthiest one
think
out of
we
all
need
of
to
us.
go look. I think we need to follow drag marks to the fence, because if it's fenced in, we need to see maybe they went under, maybe they went over, if they jumped from a tree, and they got it. We got to go look at the point of entry is the first thing to determine.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay, you follow the drag marks that Calyx found.
The red dragged road, yes.
Yes.
You follow them for a time until you reach the edge of the property, 10 or 15 minutes of walking. As you follow these drag marks, like, the marks get less and less and less, as obviously the animal ran out of blood, and the grass has slowly sprang back over time, and it has been almost a full day since the attack. But you are able to follow them relatively easily in the open. You make it to the edge of the property, and you see at the edge of the property a large circular collapsed hole, approximately 10 feet in diameter, on the edge of the property line. It looks like it was excavated, and then it has collapsed in on itself under its own weight over time, and that leads underneath the fence that edges the property line into the woods.
Hey, Calyx, I'm no scientist here, but I think they're going under.
I think you're right. Whatever it is, it's been burrowing. Does the dirt look fresh?
Yes.
Like this is a
Looks like about a day-old hole.
But I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, does it look like something could have used this often and then it eventually collapsed, like last night, or does it look like they covered their tracks? Is kind of what I'm getting at.
This does not look intentional. It looks like something made a hole like quickly, and then just it's not like a mine. It wasn't structurally shored up with supports, so just the weight of the earth above the hole over time, it just starts to sink, and then the weight of its own dirt collapsed in on itself.
So, so do we see any damage to the fence or anything? Because if this hole possibly collapsed before it returned, would it have gone over?
You investigate the fence.
Yeah.
Roll investigation.
Oh boy.
Cool
looking fence.
You do. It is a very cool handmade fence. You could tell someone put a lot of time into this. You do notice that the fence dips slightly, but this fence is clearly made by, like, with a 3. Someone made this fence. You don't know how many people, but it looks like these have very spaced. It's like this fence posts are very spaced out. Like, this is not a post every 5 feet, super high level fence. It's very basic, just to keep the cows in the general area. It looks like the hole shot the gap between 2 supports, so it really hasn't. It originally hasn't, like, physically impacted the structure of the fence in any way that you can tell.
Okay.
Do I know of any canines of animals that use burrowing or, digging as escape mechanism or anything like that? Like any type of canine animal that is, like, known for being able to do that in a quick manner?
Yeah, that is a nature check.
I was also going to ask if we can investigate the hole then next to see if we saw any, like, fur or remnants of anything besides cow.
Good idea.
Yeah, with a 15, you are fairly confident you cannot, looking at the size of the hole and looking at the target prey and looking at, like, the description of everything that you've seen, you can't think of any beasts that you would know of that are canid in nature that fit all of these criteria simultaneously. But you are aware that there are things that are beast adjacent, such as monstrosities, that you are not as familiar with as a druid. It could be a monstrosity, like one that you're not, like monstrosities that fuse animals. For instance, an owl bear is both owl and bear. If theoretically, a monstrosity that you are unaware of could be part dog, part mole, or something like that, but not one you've ever heard of or seen.
Okay, so I'm gonna relay that to the other two and just say, like, listen, I don't know any type of animal that would do this, so it's probably not just an animal.
Okay.
Judge.
Yeah, can I investigate the patch of fallen in hole and see if I see, like, hair or anything like that?
Investigate just roll investigation for the hole.
Am I dumb? I just lost
You are, yes.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Nice.
You investigate the hole and you confirm what Calyx suspected. This hole looks like it collapsed in under its own weight. It was hastily dug and traveled through. It does not look like it was traveled through heavily, which is why it collapsed in on itself. And you're also 100% certain it was not dug with any kind of tool. There appears to be no shovel, pickaxe, rake, marks of any kind. This looks like it was dug mechanically in some way. You can tell it wasn't magically dug because it's not smooth or it's not perfect. There are imperfections, but this was definitely dug more than likely, quote unquote, barehandedly. Like this was dug naturally, you could say. You detect no. Interestingly, the tracks go around the hole, and there is no blood in the hole itself or like leading into the hole. It looks like the hole is there, and then the drag marks kind of go around it a decent berth, and then correct themselves and go back into the woods.
Wait, so it looks like something ran away from what was carrying the corpse?
It looks like if you're drawing a line, right? It looks like if you draw a line from the corpse to this hole, or what was once a corpse to this hole, the drag marks lead to the hole, then they veer left around the hole, and then correct back into the woods, like through the fence area, off into the distance. Like you haven't gone past the fence, you don't know how far they go, but it doesn't look like the tracks or the blood lead into the hole.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a good
Right,
idea.
here, if you could draw that for me, just
yeah, I forgot.
I
So imagine it looks like this. So this is corpse.
Yep.
The tracks go this way. There's a hole. The tracks then do this.
Oh.
Like they intentionally veer away from it, and then they correct.
And just to confirm, based off of all of our rolls, it looks like something. Okay, it looks like something burrowed away into the forest via this hole, or out towards the field.
The way the dirt is with an 18, the way the dirt looks pushed out. So it looks like something came from the other side of the fence or underground, burst outwards to make the hole. And then the hole collapsed in, and then more dirt filled in. So you have like a bunch of dirt around the mouth of the hole that shows it was like it was dug from the forest side or underground.
So, can we investigate now the fence, the other section of fence? I'm assuming because it's not in the same spot as the hole. It's over a little bit.
It's like 5 or 10 feet.
All.
This is like 5 or 10 feet of space.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Well, I already investigated the fence, so I'm not going to see that again. But all right, because I want to figure out how we can get through it and go follow this.
The fence, it looks like, I mean, it's like waist high. It's for cows. You could just jump it.
All right, you guys ready to go? I think we should follow this a little bit, but we still have some daylight.
And yeah, I agree with you 100%, to be completely honest. Let's see if this goes anywhere. It looks like something kind of burst through, so we should keep an eye out for any like soft soil or anything like that. I'm not sure how it determines where the cows are going to be if it's underground though. So it might be able to kind of like,
but
I don't know how it senses them.
Keep in mind, it might not necessarily live underground. That's just how it chose to go under the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Could. But also, we have to keep in mind, if it looks like he just went over the fence the second time, even though it's not that high, he's still got to be lifting a lot of cow because he drug it all the way over here, and all of a sudden, whatever it is, lugged it over.
Speaking of which, real quick, is it like a fence like this, where it's like 2 pieces of wood that are going across?
Yeah, it's like it's like this, and then imagine there's like maybe a foot off the ground, and then there's like a solid 3 feet, and then there's posts that go a little higher, just so that a cow doesn't try to like stand on its hind legs. Yeah, super basic. Yeah. Like it doesn't even have barbed wire. It doesn't have anything to dissuade anything from climbing over it. Like this is super basic. Like I'm a farmer. I made this with my dad 20 years ago, and I just maintain it type fence.
Gotcha. Is there any blood on the areas here that I circled, like that it dragged it over, or that it possibly
Cole's
went
investigation of a 3, he saw no blood.
Damn it!
But when I investigated the ground, did I see that for sure the blood continued that way with the track?
The tracks and drag marks appear to go past the fence, but as far as the fence
Okay.
itself, you do
Yep,
not
I
see any
gotcha.
blood on the fence that would indicate it was dragged over or underneath it.
Okay. I'm just wondering how big this thing is. If it was like, let me just step over,
Yeah, I
or
will
if it
also
had
say
to go
it
underneath.
is also hard for you to tell the amount of cow that was moved from
Left.
the viscera
Mhm.
site, because there was a lot of blood and flesh. Like, you don't exactly know if you're dealing with a full cow, a half cow, like just the bones. Like, you're wasn't that
Well-
good in terms of survival.
Well,
Mhm.
I feel like the only thing that we can use as an indicator, again, it dragged it all the way over here. So it can't be a little piece. And it left marks in the grass for hundreds of yards.
Mhm.
I would
So
like to
it's not a
stress. I
little
would like to stress these
leg.
marks are hard to see. Like, it's not obvious Chuck missed them. It's only because
okay,
Calyx was
okay.
really perceptive. It's not like there's a big obvious gash.
Okay,
Like, these are.
okay,
It's because you guys are the main characters and can roll dice that you're like, you didn't see these tracks, and Chuck's like, what fucking tracks?
Okay. All right. I say we need to keep our eyes out and let's get over this fence and try to track this thing.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything else.
Okay. Getting over the fence is fairly easy. You can simply hop over it. If you are attempting to track, now that you are no longer in an open field, you are going through more like a woods style area. If you are attempting to track the tracks, one person must make a survival check in order to accurately track the tracks through the trail.
Real quick, it's 5 p.m. What time is nightfall?
It's at this point it's closer because you got here like 5:30. It's
Closer to
been
6
about
o'clock.
6 o'clock. Sunset is like 7:38 because it's September.
To clarify, when is the other group going to get there?
Before sunset, we need
Chuck
that.
said he would get them there by sunset.
Okay. I just couldn't remember. I was just trying to.
Yeah, that's
track
all
down
we
the
know is
back
by
of my head.
sunset.
Don't
so
worry
far
about the
we'll be
logistics of how he can go there and back in less than 3 hours. Don't worry about that. He's gonna
He
get
gave
you
us a
all
little
together
map,
by sunset.
so we had a head start.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look at Cole and
Um,
Ederaction. I think that
I
we
have a
should spend
plus
at most
5.
an hour.
Addie also has a plus 5.
I don't even know what I have.
I
to
think
be
you have a plus
completely
5 as well, don't you?
honest. Yeah, I think so.
This is the
We said
survival
Survival,
party.
right?
Best survivalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 5 as well.
I thought you did that on purpose. I thought that's why you picked the you three. I thought that's why you three
Well,
were here.
I knew me and Addie were. I didn't realize how. No, wait, yeah, no. No,
Yeah,
I think
you,
it's just the other three
did.
said it
Yeah,
first.
because you all did this when you were tracking to go fight the amalgamation. You're like, oh, we need the best forest people, and it was you three. You're like, oh, we all have the same numbers.
I thought we did
God,
it so
we're
that
good.
we're like, the magic people should go to the magic.
Well,
I think
too.
that was part actually.
I think that was
yeah.
it, to be honest, but
I
I
think
don't
it just
remember
panned
what we
out
said
this way.
a month ago.
All right, so any of us can roll. I mean,
Yep.
who's-
We just designate one person. They're making a survival check.
An advantage.
Nope.
Can I assist?
Well,
Wait,
if
I
you-
can cast guidance.
Okay, yeah. Well, you can cast guidance, and then Calyx, if you're assisting, then you can't do it. So who are you assisting?
I'll
Well,
assist Cole while Addie's
I was
casting
gonna say this kind of just made itself present. that it's
Well,
gonna
I
be
mean,
me.
guidance is a cantrip. You can do it whenever. So she casts guidance on Cole, and then after you see her cast guidance, are you still assisting him?
Yeah, I'm still gonna assist. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure that nothing hits him, nothing like that.
Okay.
And
in
by that I mean
case,
like I'm gonna kind of like move the branches, let him
Yes.
see better.
And then in that case, Cole, I need you to roll a survival with advantage, and then afterwards, before I tell you if you pass or fail, Ataraxia will roll a 1d4.
Oh boy.
Okay, 12. So roll a 1d4, Addy.
Well, 12's not horrible.
It's not.
Not great, but it's not horrible.
A 13.
Oh, that is.
Fantastic work. All
Wow,
that
glad
work.
we
Glad
put
I
the best
didn't roll the
forward.
survival.
Yeah, right? Be awkward.
Okay. Wow. That's fucking great.
Oh boy. Not
So-
for us.
Did we meet the DC?
Yeah, but you might not like that. So
Uh-oh.
the
Uh-oh.
We're gonna get
DC was
lost here.
for complete honesty, the DC was 13. Cole, you successfully are able to keep the tracks through these like tracks and drag marks through all these like mosses and the soft underbrush of the trees. The trees are not super thick. It's more woods, not deep forest like you were by the logging camp where it was like old wood. This is less managed, more sporadic, less swampy. But as you make your way through about 15-ish minutes, it's fairly easy for you to track these tracks, especially with Calyx's assistance as the guy who found the tracks, and the sort of magical boost you feel from Ataraxia. You eventually come out and you move at the last set of branches, and what you expect to be more forest actually breaks into a sort of like a series of boughs and clearings, and you warm up with the following. You are met
That's not-
with the sight of. Oh, actually, hold on. I didn't know who was coming, so I need to kill some people. Sai's dead.
Oh fuck, we have flour.
You have flour. That is correct.
No!
Onyx is dead. Brontes is dead. Flower is with Addie. Adventurous form. I'm gonna group you guys up. Cole, you said you were leading, so you're in front. Calyx is helping, so it's like this. You break the clearing, and you see about about 60 feet in front of you, just past this little river you kind of found yourself in. You see about 8-ish wolves of varying sizes. They appear to be sitting around what appears to be what's left of a corpse of a cow. In the back, you see an immensely large wolf, significantly larger than all the other wolves you see around you. One thing that you notice immediately, without any check, is that all the wolves appear extremely emaciated, as though they have not eaten in a significant amount of time. Additionally, you notice that despite the fact that there is a dead cow in the middle of them, none of them are attempting to eat it. The other thing you notice is that as you walk into the clearing, all of them see you walk into the clearing. And they all peek their heads up like curious dogs, immediately see 3 grown people, and growl at you. What do you do? They appear to not be attacking immediately, but they are very clearly aware of you.
Well, first of all, boys and Ataraxia and Flower. So really just Calyx is the boy. Anyway, we got a problem in case Addie can't see it from the back there. If you guys are good with it, I'm ready to cast Magic Missile and try to get these fuckers calmed down that are closer to us.
I think that we should make a tactical, slow retreat. If they do start to go for us, launch the magic missile and then run like hell. But don't provoke them if we can help.
Wait, keep in mind, us trying to run through the woods and swamp, they are going to be faster than us.
Yeah. Speaking of which, do we see that giant
They are like.
Okay, we're backing up. Back up.
They are as you are having a conversation in real time. They are slowly stalking towards you. They do not appear immediately aggressive, but they are definitely investigative, as they don't know who you are and they didn't expect you here.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Back up.
This is water next to us, right?
It's like a little brook. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Calyx, we need to make a decision like right fucking now. They're kind of flanking. I don't think retreating is going to be an option.
This one.
I think what?
I think retreat's the best option right now. That or Ataraxia talks to them, but they're all emaciated. I guarantee you there's a bigger wolf somewhere, so we should leave.
Oh yeah, it's right here. You see it.
We can see it. We see the big wolf.
Just making sure. Is that also looking emaciated?
We can try, but what happens when we start to walk away and then we have problems and then we're
gonna have problems anyway, so let's go now and get a head start.
Okay, so you guys are we'll say for now you're going to the edge of the battle map, right? And you're like are you backing up in like a I'm prey, I'm running away way, or are you trying to do some sort of
shield drawn, sword out, ready to go? Okay. If Addie wants to take flower, that's cool.
I will say in that case you're either going to have to either make an intimidation check to get them to back off, or an animal handling to prove that you're not a threat and that they shouldn't follow you. So I'll say, Calyx, you're taking initiative on this, so you can choose between those two.
I'll do intimidation.
The animal handling. Oh, damn it.
He said I have to do it, and my animal handling is nothing.
Yeah, mine's only 2.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Oh god.
1.
Please be high.
Can I make like? Does anybody here have thaumaturgy?
We're
not
about
in this party.
Nope.
The 2 tieflings are in a hotel. Okay.
Wait, can I activate my fire shield to get like an advantage on this?
If you activate your if you activate your fire shield, they will immediately recoil, as they are beasts and they are scared of fire, and you succeed automatically.
Perfect.
And I assume you leave the clearing.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, you make your way back through the through the path you just did. A couple minutes, like relatively hurried, so that you know that they're not, so that they know that you're not still there, and then you eventually slow your pace. Do you go all the way back to the farm, or do you stay in the woods? Like what do you do after that?
I think we should go.
Let's just get out of ice.
Like you said.
Yeah.
Let's get the heck out of Dodge.
Well, you need to go. I'm gonna say you need to go at least 5 minutes away to be further enough that like the quote unquote the encounter is broken, because they have more movement speed than you. If they really wanted to, they could catch you. But your intimidation
So we're
makes
saying
it so
this
they
is
don't
like
want to.
6:15 ish right now, right?
Yeah, about.
So if we go all the way back to the fence, we're at about 6:30.
Just about, yeah.
And we have an hour left of daylight.
And yeah, an hour till sunset. You think you could probably sunset? You might be able to milk it till 8, but in the woods it'll obviously get darker quicker.
Okay. So at a minimum, I say we should get at least back to the property.
And then, Addie, what were you saying?
Real quick, Addie, what's your question before we finalize that?
How big is a direwolf? Like, if I wanted to turn into one
Size
and
large.
get us all,
Like Caleb
if I wanted to
sized.
turn into one and get like us back at a decent size, at a decent pace, like how many people do you think I could carry?
A size large creature can be mounted by one medium-sized creature, or 2 smalls. So you could take either Calyx, or I would allow Flower and 1 medium, because I'm going to count her as like an add-on, but you could not take all 3 as a direwolf.
So could I take like Cole and Flower, but not Calyx, or
Yeah,
just,
you could take
like,
one. I'll say you could take 1 medium creature plus Flower.
Okay, listen, I'm trying to figure out a way we might be able to get out of here without.
I think we'll be
We're
okay.
Echo Knight
We're
as a
okay.
distraction.
We're okay. We're all good. We're fine.
The fire
I
shield
feel
has.
like you literally just said that they're going to catch up to us.
No, they have the
If we
capacity.
don't, if we stop.
Yeah, if you
The
stop
whole
where you
thing
are,
of the
yes.
Magic math rocks said no.
Yeah. You get the feeling
Fox said
as a druid, you get the feeling that you have accidentally encroached on what they have established as their territory. So long as you have intimidated them to such a degree with your fire that you don't think they're going to try to start a fight with you. But if you just hang out like within smell distance, they're obviously going to come chase you off, because you're not. They're going to think you're encroaching. You have left about
Okay, so we
5
need to
minutes
just,
away.
like, leave.
Yeah, you're about 5 minutes away, like in the woods. You're like, damn, that was close. You're fairly confident that they won't follow you here, so now you can have like your little conversation. And you're like, yeah, you're about 15ish minutes away from the farm, and like 5 minutes away from going back to the wolves.
And I think that we should follow Cole's plan and just get back to
Get to the property for right this
farmland.
second.
Get to the property. Yes. And just one quick question: as we're doing this, as we're going, did the alpha direwolf look emaciated as well?
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you started to answer, but
Yeah.
it got cut off.
Oh yeah. Oh, super emaciated, like skin and bones.
So there's a much bigger wolf. Got it. Let's go.
Okay, you
But
guys-
here's the thing.
you guys leave?
So we can discuss it.
Yeah, we leave.
Yeah,
we go back
we'll
to
leave,
property.
and then I'll continue
15
my
minutes
little-
elapse, and you are talking. And this whole conversation will happen as you're walking back, and then you will arrive back at the farm. I'm just
Okay.
not going to change the map.
Also, clarify
so-
that that's not a cow. I just want to say.
Shut
That's why I
up.
started saying Rainbow Way before. Anywho, Calyx, or actually Ataraxia and Calyx. So Calyx, you just mentioned right that they all look like they're hungry as shit, and that's a big ass direwolf. Hey Addie, when you tried to identify an animal before, you would have known a direwolf, I imagine, yeah, and you didn't detect that. So
Yeah,
what
I
the
probably
fuck is
wouldn't.
intimidating them?
I don't know.
I will say, just
They're
in
not
case I said it wrong, I might have just read my notes wrong. I believe the thing I said in my notes was the teeth marks and claw marks of wolves of various sizes.
Canids.
That is
yeah,
what I
that's
meant.
what
To say.
you
If
said.
I didn't say that, then that's my fault. I'm sorry.
You said canids of various sizes.
Yeah.
But you also did say, when I asked if I knew of any animals that would have dug a hole
Burrowing
like
and
that,
anything, you said
burrowing
had
and all of
no-
that stuff, you said there's no way the same
Correct.
thing did
That's
both
not
of
typical
those.
wolf
Yeah,
behavior.
dire wolves.
Of what
yeah.
I would know.
You can turn into a dire wolf at your CR, and you are 100% certain they do not have a burrowing speed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so all right, so we're
there's definitely something else.
something
there
else
has-
is afoot.
But now we know what to plan for, and we can set up a targeted attack on. We should talk to the farmer, like Cole said, and see if we can convince him to leave 1 or 2 cows out tonight. Pay them if they die, but we're going to do our best to protect them, and then we'll go from there.
I mean,
We
also
can
too, to
set
be
something
honest, these wolves might be enticed by just the smell of us being out in the fucking field. Normally, it's an empty field.
Yeah, but if those guys are so hungry that I think that whatever's leading them might be smart enough to know not to just bum rush a field and take all the food. They're doing it one at a time and being sneaky about it. They might have a leader of higher intelligence.
All right, so let's go set up base camp. Let's get a small fire.
Let's roast some
No.
meat on the fire.
Do you
Actually, we
talk
don't
to
wanna
do you
set a
talk to the
fire.
farmer before setting a fire in his field?
No. And
think
I
we
also just said
probably
we
should.
don't want to do that.
Okay.
Now, you said this conversation was happening as we were walking back.
I know. I
right?
just need to know because I need to prep the farmer's responses. I only have certain
No.
bullet points for the farmer. He's not a full character.
No, I've made that very clear that I didn't want to do anything besides a look before we talk to the farmer.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And I think
Because
that
you
was
guys
kind of
also said you were
agreed
going to talk to him, and then you walked into the woods and almost started a fight. So I.
Well, that's
All I did was investigate.
almost started the fight. We wanted no beef with these
Hey,
wolves. Actually, I kind of wanted that beef.
Fun fact.
That's a whole other story.
If you failed that roll, you were going to get ambushed. So the 13 that guidance saved your ass. Fun fact: if you had rolled above the 15, you would have ambushed them.
I was ready.
I'm not ready for whatever bigger thing pops out of the woods.
We don't need to worry about that yet. We only saw the wolves. I was ready. Magic missile, bang, 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 and then yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Honestly, if
Bro
that's
thinks
their
she's
territory, we could-
all that with 1d4 plus 1 damage against 9
Shut the
creatures.
fuck up.
Level 1 magic missile.
Level 1. Guys,
Shut
I
the
can
fuck up.
slightly wound 3 of them. We're safe.
I can
Yes.
startle them.
There's an echo. We're good.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll say you guys. Time passes. You
All
guys
right, so we're
arrive
back
at
in the property
farm.
line, and more or less, right? We agree. Well, one, we talk to the farmer, get our official plan together. Which, as of now, just with talking, we're gonna see if he'll leave a cow out or two. No fire because that scares them. We want them to be enticed to come,
Mhm.
and we need to essentially hide in the field, not just be in an open campsite. And that's the conversation we're gonna bring up to the Chuck and the farmer.
Okay, well, Chuck is no longer here. He went at this point. He went back to get your friend. So the only person you could speak to is the
Oh,
farmer.
When he comes back.
Oh, when
he's-
he
I
comes
feel
back,
like
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
fill him in.
We'll let them
Agreeance?
know what's going on. Yeah, I down for that plan.
All right, so let's go straight to the farmer's house now.
To tea.
You arrive at
So it should
T's
be
house.
By the time we get all the way to T's house, we're probably
About
what,
6:30.
talking about 7 o'clock now.
No. It was gonna say 6:30 to get back to the field, and then like 5 minutes to
Yeah.
cross the field. It's like still like 6:30.
Oh, I thought you said it was like 10 minutes across the field. Okay. Anyway, that's
Well,
fine.
because you
I'm not
were
worried
slowly tracking to try to follow the marks.
And yeah, okay.
But now that you know where it
now
is, it's easy.
yeah. All right. All right, let's go knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and a very, very like what appears to be some sort of crotchety old man, some muscle on him, clearly a farmer or rancher, but very old nonetheless, opens the door, and he looks at you. He says nothing.
Hang on, sorry. Moving wires. Hello, sir. I'm assuming you are T, or right? That's the name.
Yeah, T is the name on the house. Yeah, T-E-E.
All right, yeah, sorry. Are you Mr. T? Are you the farmer there? Oh my god! No.
Finally.
Yeah, glad someone said it. He will look at you, and he will begin to move his hands in a strange fashion. On your languages, do you speak sign language?
I pity the fool who don't speak sign language, and I'm gonna. I don't know.
Where
It would
where
be under
does it say
language
the
under your proficiencies, your languages. I know you speak Infernal and Common. Did you take something like sign language? I don't believe you have. So
Does thieves can't count?
no, that's a code
Thief
language.
re-gesture back.
Does undercommon count?
No.
No.
Wait, you speak Undercommon?
I do.
Good to know. So do I. Yeah, no sign language.
Okay. Then you have no idea what his hands mean. He after a moment you don't respond, and he like rolls his eyes, and then you watch as he like walks back into the house for like a second, and then he walks out and he's pushing what appears to be a 13 or 14-year-old teenager. He is a relatively chubby teenager, very pale. He wears very, very thick rimmed glasses. He has like kind of splotchy facial hair, but you could definitely tell he's definitely doesn't have a beard going on. And he is like has been shoved out and forward, and he like looks up at the old guy and then looks forward at you And he gives like an understanding nod to what you assume to be some type of guardian, and then the older gentleman walks back into the house.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going? He says with an incredibly noticeable lisp and speech impediment.
So, are you Mr. T's special help? Never mind. Sorry, I was running a joke.
Oh dear God.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh fuck!
What's
we
wrong
don't
with
say
that
guy?
guy?
A lot
he's
of
not
things.
here.
He's a little special. It's okay.
So we wanted to talk to you about this cow problem that we'd like to try to help out with.
What about it?
Well, I see you guys haven't brought your cows in tonight yet.
No, still got about 45 minutes.
Well, I'd like to see if we can convince you guys. We know part of the issue. We believe. And we'd like to help you, but in order to do so, we would need you to leave a couple of them out and trust us. That I know you don't know us, but we were sent here with Chuck.
So you want one of the cows?
Wait. I'm sorry.
What are you laughing at? Ableist? Are you laughing at his voice?
No.
Eddie's gonna elbow Cole on the side and get him to shut the fuck up.
Calix is gonna put a hand over
Get it
Cole's
together,
mouth.
man!
Sorry, I was just expecting to talk to Mr. T. This went so different.
Should have taken sign language.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you sign, yeah?
Of course.
Are you okay, Cole? Do you want somebody else to handle this? You good?
What's so funny?
I might need to get tapped out on this.
I'm gonna cover Cole's mouth and I'm gonna give Addie a nod.
Yeah. He sees you do that.
Okay.
He sees you do that, and he goes, "Wow, a real orc."
Hey, bud, how's it going?
He's looking up at you. He's like 13, so he's looking up at this giant slab of green meat, and he's like, "Wow."
Well, anyways, we are trying to permanently solve this issue with all the cows going missing, but we may need a few to use as bait, though we plan on not letting them die. We plan to protect them, and we will pay you handsomely for them if anything shall go wrong. But we were wondering if you'd be willing to leave one or two out for the night so that we can lure out whatever is attacking all the cows in town and officially put an end to it.
Sure, I don't mind. So long as you pay for them if something happens.
How much is the going rate for a cow?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
I mean, wholesale, Grandpa usually charges about 100.
100 what?
Gold, of course. It's a lot of food.
Sidebar with Calix.
Yeah, but all the cows are pretty emaciated right now.
That's
feel
because
you've
something
lost
keeps
a lot of
killing
meat.
them. But I'm working on that.
Oh yeah? What plan do you have to hunt it?
He kind of like adjusts his glasses, like he puts his middle finger on the rim of the glasses and he pushes it up over his nose. He goes, "I'll have you know, I'm a master enchanter." And he kind of like flaps his black cloak, and it billows slightly when he does that.
Is that a cloak of billowing?
Ah, I see. Someone of the arcane persuasion. Made it myself.
It's a pretty cool cloak.
If
What enchantments have you set up? Or are you going to set up?
I'm working on... I finished 2 very powerful items. I'm just working out the kinks. Would you like to see?
Yeah, I'd love to.
He runs into the house excitedly, and then runs out holding 2 things in his hands. It appears to be a spool of 50 foot of rope, and a wooden jug. He goes, "These are my master creations. This is a rope of mending." And he puts it in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still working out the defects, but in theory, if you cut the rope and then speak the command word, the rope will reform magically.
That's
So
pretty cool.
what's the kink? What's been going wrong with it?
I accidentally made the magic too powerful, so it's resistant to slashing, and you can't cut it.
So what
So
you're
it's just an
saying? Wait.
indestructible rope.
So
What you're saying
it's
is
an
you made
indestructible rope of
indestructible
mending.
rope.
It's an indestructible rope of mending. Yes. Okay.
This, I look at him. I'm like, this is amazing. Do you mind? And I'm gonna pull out like a dagger. I'm like, do you mind if I try?
Of course.
And I'm gonna try and cut off a foot of
Okay.
rope. Does the dagger break? Like, how good is this?
This rope has resistance to all non-magical piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage. So any attempt to cut a segment of rope instead of taking one action takes 2 actions. So it takes you a
Oh,
solid 12 seconds of hacking with this dagger to make any meaningful progress with this rope until eventually after like this big dude Calyx, he's just hacking at this fucking rope and it's barely scratching it until eventually he gets all the way through and he's like, you can see the sweat kind of forming, and then now you're holding 49 feet of rope and then 1 feet of rope.
And then now, what's the code to get it to go? The magic phrase you said.
No, he goes, of course, and he puts his hand over it and he goes, squall, and then you watch as the rope magically fuses itself together, and you watch as the braid like knits itself like wool, and then and immediately in one action it becomes 50 feet of rope again.
Oh.
I take a knee and I go, what is your name?
I am the great wizard Tzzacer. Tzzacer.
Of course. 1 second, let me write that down. Give me a second. Tzzacer.
Acer. Tzzacer.
Tzzacer?
Tzzacer.
Tzzacer, you are one of the greatest mages I've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
If you think that's good, check this out. And he holds out the jug.
What's that do?
He goes, what's your favorite liquid?
Oh no. Am I under a zone of truth right now?
No.
Okay. I've never thought about this for Calyx. Let's go with spring water.
Perfect. And then you watch as he turns the jug upside down and he goes, spring water. And you watch as 5 gallons of spring water continuously pours out of the jug. Like a torrent, like someone turn open a faucet. And it just pumps out until about 5 gallons have passed, and then it turns off. And then he turns it back over.
And that does that with any liquid? Any favorite beverage?
That's the neat part. No. I can only get it to work with like 9 liquids.
Is one of them mayonnaise?
How did you know?
Damn it! No!
Yes! But this one is also a little effective.
How is it defective?
You scared our dog? He like jolted up from.
He's fine,
dead
he's
sleep.
fine.
The power of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, baby. But I love how only we get this. But he'll go.
I was gonna say, can someone please explain?
It's fine.
I am so fucking lost.
He'll say.
Wins.
He'll say. The problem is that I made it so that it should work with acid, but for some reason, whenever I make acid, it comes out as warm tea.
Is the tea good? Like, is it like hibiscus or like
It's just like generic.
generic, like green tea, black tea, like matcha?
Rose tea, jasmine tea.
A gallon of tea is a gallon of tea. It's
No,
free.
that's fair. Yeah, but do you like the tea? Is it like a good tea or is it like a neutral tea?
I'm more of a
Is it
coffee
sweet
guy.
tea, unsweetened tea?
Oh, fair enough. Sorry, I like my teas, but that is still amazing. How did you? Do you
for
make
the
these
folks
from
at home?
scratch?
For the folks at home, he's describing an alchemy jug. Unfortunately, the alchemy jug is defective, and instead of being able to produce the 3 vials of acid per day, it can't. And instead of any time you try to make it make acid, it will instead make 1 gallon of hot tea instead of acid. But all the other liquids still work.
So, like, it still makes poison?
Typically they don't make poison.
I thought they did. Oh, my bad then.
Oh no, you gotta remember. There's alchemy jug blue, alchemy jug brown. This is not.
They're
alchemy,
different.
Yeah.
This is not standard alchemy
This is
jug.
not
Which
standard
alchemy
alchemy
jug is this?
You don't know.
guessing
Do
it's-
you ask him for the
No,
name
I'm
of
sorry.
it?
I'm literally going off of like my memory
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
no.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So
My guess is it's alchemy jug brown because he said it was a wooden jug.
Yeah, but he also made it in his basement.
Yeah.
That's true.
So Melissa, mechanically, if you'd like to know, he will say, "I was going to use these to stop the attacks, but if you're going to do that, I wouldn't mind selling them."
Selling them. But we're gonna use them to help stop the creatures from attacking your cattle, and then we can tell everybody that your great invention saved the day, and then you can have them back.
Everybody already
And you can tell them
knows
to
how
somebody
good
else for an
my
even higher
inventions
price.
are. I'll have you know, I made 3 suits of simmering armor for the inn.
That sounds really cool. So your inventions are all over town, Zacer?
They are in exactly one place in town. And he smiles.
Just the. What? Did you add any other enchantments to them, or are they defective as well?
To the to what?
Like the suits of armor he made.
Oh, he'll go, yeah, but not in like a way that matters. The effect is hidden by dust, but as long as you keep them clean, they work.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. It has never caused anybody to ever go missing or anything like that, right?
No, of course not.
Okay, I'm just making sure. How long ago did you put those in?
All right, like last year.
Last year. Okay. Just making sure. I'll have to go by in town and check them out. How much are you selling these 2 items for?
Well, I'll tell you what, he said, checking his notes. I'm scrolling. As it stands right now, I've put at least 30 gold of materials into the rope, so I'd need to ask for 50. And the jug was about 200, so I'd need at least 250. But if you solve the cow problem, I'm willing to sell it to you at cost.
So, I can buy the rope. I definitely want that rope at cost if I can fix the problem. Do you take the 3 gold now, and then if I fail the problem, I pay you the rest?
The 30.
30. Sorry, I heard 3.
The accent, you know.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. So
fair,
the rope, to say it in actual English, the rope cost him at least 30, like at cost, but he's selling for 50. And then the jug was 200, and he's selling for 250. But yes,
Just so we're clear, that makes a lot more sense because I thought he said 3. I was like, damn, this dude's like got to mark up their Shark Tank would be jealous.
Yeah,
of.
right.
Right.
Yeah. So it's the going rate is 50, 250, but he'll sell it to you for 30, 200 if you promise to and successfully stop the cow situation.
I got 20 gold. That's all I have, unfortunately, but I will do my best to promise, and if I get the rest of the gold, I will send it to you in the only way I know how. By mail.
Well,
But I will
there's
preach your
a
good name
reward.
everywhere I go.
Yeah. He'll say, there's a reward Chuck mentioned putting out a bounty for the problem. I'm sure if you succeed, he'll pay you. Though I don't know how much. I'm not much of an adventurer.
It's okay. Could I use this rope for tonight? If I promise to take care of the problem, give you 20 gold now and the other 10 gold after we take care of the problem? I mean, if I die, my body's going to be in the field and you can just take it off of me anyway.
But if you die and you get eaten, they'll eat the rope.
Yeah, I think it's going to be too tough for them.
Also, if they poop it out, you can just put it back together.
It doesn't work that way. You see, a segment that is removed and permanently destroyed cannot be remended. Here, let me show you the item card. And then he'll show you the item card. He says, showing it to the viewers at home. Undistributed items.
And dropping it in the Discord.
Yeah, I'll copy paste. Oh, I'll just read it for you. Tazir's indestructible rope of mending. You can cut this 50-foot coil of hempen rope into any number of smaller pieces, and then use an action to speak the command word, squall, and cause the pieces to knit back together magically. The pieces must be in contact with each other and not otherwise in use. A rope is forever shortened if a section of it is lost or destroyed. Defect: this rope is resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. As such, cutting it with mundane weapons takes 2 full actions instead of 1.
That is so good. That's not even a defect, that's a feature.
Yes.
I just want Onyx to go up to it with his sword and just go, "What do you mean this is hard to cut?"
Oh, with his magic hell sword? Yeah, believe it or not, it'll cut it.
What a concept.
Okay. Anywho,
Alright,
Mr.
either way,
T's son.
they,
Would you like me to read you about Tazir's alchemy jug?
yeah.
Just
copy
please
paste
just
it.
go-
This wooden jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds, whether it's full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from within the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name 1 liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterwards, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out, up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you name. Once the jug starts producing a liquid, it cannot produce a different one or more of that one that has reached its maximum until the next dawn. You have the following options: beer, 4 gallons, honey, 1 gallon, mayonnaise, 2 gallons, oil, 1 quart, vegetable oil, not crude, vinegar, 2 gallons, fresh water, 8 gallons, salt water, 12 gallons, wine, 1 gallon, acid. Defect: any attempt to produce acid results in 1 quart of boiling hot tea. And that is Tizir's
Anyways, I
alchemy
may
jug.
come back for this rope later, Zacer.
I live here, so, come back whenever.
You got it, man. Thank you for all your help.
You want me to bring
you said
in?
you had
You want me to bring in the cows and leave one on a stick?
Sorry, can you repeat that? The mic cut out. Not your lisp.
Yeah. Oh, he'll offer basically. He's like, "Do you want me to bring the cows in early, and then I'll tie one to a stake in the middle of the field and just leave it there?"
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he'll do that. Over the course of that happening, I will say also, you guys set up your little base camp, and then Chuck will show up with the rest of the party, and now everybody is here.
Do you guys?
Who wants to go first? I mean, we can tell you guys what we saw at the hotel, what we learned there, which wasn't a whole hell of a lot, or if you guys want to go first.
If you didn't learn a whole hell of a lot, I'd like to know everything you learned, because we learned a hell of a lot and have something definitive-ish.
Okay. Well, we have nothing definitive. As far as I can tell, there wasn't anything celestial, fiend, or undead. Brontes used his Brontes couldn't detect any magic, right? Nothing added in ordinary aside from the.
I didn't detect shit.
Yeah, I mean, there was these suits of armor that glowed kind of bright after.
What do you mean glowed?
They shimmered faintly, but it kind of wasn't working because it was covered in dust.
Yeah, after Sayus I can't say that fucking word.
Prestidigitation.
Neither can I. It's fine.
The P word.
Ew.
That's even worse. Never say that again.
No, no.
Fine.
Perfect. I understood exactly what you meant.
After Sai used that magical little
She cast Prezi.
cleaning spell,
Oh, I like
Prezi.
that.
all of a sudden they started gleaming.
Cole's gonna nudge Calix and be like, does that sound familiar?
Zacer.
To Zacer?
Everyone says knowingly and nods.
Continue, sir, please.
Yeah, and then we talked to we didn't really see too much. There's a holy text with some scribbling and stuff in it. Basically, it seems like someone was pissed off at the holy text one night and just kind of blasphemed in it. And then she mentioned that pretty much the personal artifacts are staying behind, are getting left behind, which we kind of already knew. She's handed those all over to Chuck. And there's the one weird thing is she also said that they heard like a sloshing sound one night, but there's no from the bathroom. There was like a complaint on like the first floor of a sloshing sound from bathroom, but there's no bathroom on the second floor. So that's a little weird, but that's been like the only thing I didn't really see anything of. We didn't really see anything of that makes any sense. And we don't even know what's causing this in the first place. She also told us to be werewolves as we left, but I'm not sure if that has anything to do with anything.
Yeah. Interesting you say that.
Wait,
I'm going to continue to nudge
Did I
Alex.
miss anything?
Oh, wait. Roll it back. Did I tell you to be wary of werewolves?
I swear you said
not
No,
werewolves.
I said don't get yourself eaten by wolves. I don't think I
I
said.
thought you said beware of werewolves.
No. She did not. She does not know what a werewolf is.
I swear I heard you say werewolf.
Think maybe
I'm
put the
locked on
tequila down,
werewolf.
Chief.
Oh God, I was nervous,
it is now law.
dude. I was nervous.
It is now law. It's okay. Maybe she meant wolves, but Zone of Truth said werewolves, so we're in it now. It's canon.
No,
I think
that
Onyx.
is
I
so
think
much worse
that's
for
that,
us.
That's that
Shut
12.
up.
That's that 12 intelligence really setting in for Onyx.
Well, I did want to class into
Well,
blood
Random
hunters.
werewolf token.
You're
I'm gonna be
10.
surprised and happy.
Wait, Cy and Brontes tried to talk, but
Yeah.
this was yelling.
Yeah. So I was talking about how she wanted to cross class into Blood Hunter.
Oh, Brontes, what did you say?
I said it'd be interesting if he just pulls out a random werewolf token.
Yeah. You mean this one?
He had it ready the whole time.
He was ready.
Listen, you have enough problems with the 9 other wolves who now know you're around.
Speaking of wolves, Cole, would you like to tell them what you found or we found?
So we tracked what we saw was a essentially the kill path, and brought us over to the property line. And what's weird is there was a caved in hole. Essentially, they were burrowing under the fences, or so it seems. But I guess that caved in, and whatever it was at the time jumped over the fence with the remainder of the cow. As we wandered about 15 yards in the wander is a bad word. As we tracked into the woods about 15 minutes, we came across, and I think I stepped on a stick or something. And all of a sudden, we were staring at a dead part of a cow, a very, very big, angry, pissed off, hungry-looking dire wolf, and about 8 other little wolves next to it. So we got the hell out of there.
They follow you?
Not to our knowledge.
But they've already been here anyway.
And then we tried to go talk to, we got back here and we went to go talk to Mr. T.
Mr. T?
Yeah, he had a chain on his neck. He was weird. He didn't talk.
Well.
I liked him.
Man, a few words. Probably pitied you.
Man, no words, really.
So we ended up talking to his son, I believe, and I started choking for some reason. I guess something stuck in my throat, so the other 2 took care of that.
He has Zazer lives there, and he's the one who made the armor at the tavern, not the tavern, the inn you guys were at. He's an enchanter. He said he was making items to help stop whatever's killing the cows, which again we think are wolves, a lot of wolves. But he has
burrowing thing is
cool
weird.
items, but talk about that in a hot second. One thing we did notice about the wolves is they all look emaciated. Even the giant dire wolf, who they were all just waiting around the cow, so there might be something even larger than them who's kind of preventing them from eating. So they might have a different leader that we didn't see that maybe is nocturnal.
Well, that's a little concerning.
Mm-hmm.
Not
To
to
Zacer,
mention
to leave a cow out, like Cole said, but however, if the cow dies, we are in the hole for 100 gold. Just putting that out there.
For how much? For something we don't even get to eat?
I
Well,
feel like
we just don't let it die.
shouldn't-
Yeah.
But I feel like we should have negotiated. Like, hey, if we solve your problem and one cow dies, it was gonna die anyway if we didn't try. Like, we should have just,
So
I don't know if that
I
would have
got
worked.
really
but at the end of the
distracted
day,
by the
they would have
magic
just brought
items.
him
I do
inside and it
apologize.
wouldn't have died.
I mean,
wouldn't have died tonight. Would have died next week. I'm just
I
saying,
mean-
there was wiggle room.
I'm gonna be honest. Magic items have always been a fascination of mine, and I got too distracted, so I do apologize for that.
I tried to nudge you on the shoulder and say it twice.
YouTube is
I-
laughing.
As me, out of player character, I did not hear you at all. I'm so sorry.
I literally said twice. I was like, I tap Calix. Calix, can I have a sidebar? Calix, can I have a sidebar? Calix, can I have a sidebar? You guys just nobody heard me. I was like, all right, gone.
I'm so sorry. I did not hear you.
I tried like 3 times, but that shit kept breaking me.
Can't imagine why. It's a completely normal voice.
Oh my god! But yeah, no, I tried. I literally said, "Calix, can we have a sidebar?" Calix, because I was trying to have you negotiate or whatever, and you were just nobody heard me.
I'm so sorry. As me,
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
good. It's not really gonna affect much.
We just have to make sure the cow doesn't die.
Should've
Yeah, just
held
don't-
my
don't let it die.
conversation.
Just don't
I
die.
couldn't
So-
keep my conversation.
So we have 8 pissed off wolves,
9.
a dire
9.
wolf that are angry and hungry, and something that is probably bigger than them, and we have 1 cow to protect.
you have
Well,
no confirmed
what
with the bigger thing.
Possibly fucking go wrong.
Wait, are they only leaving 1 cow out, or did we say we can leave 1 or 2 out? And
Only 1.
He gave you 1.
He said he was gonna leave one.
Gave us 1. Wow. Okay.
Can
But
we
it's
put that
tied to
bitch on
like
a stick?
it's tied to a post with like 20 feet of lead, so it can't walk or run away. So it's
Okay.
gonna be out there as long as you need it.
So I'm gonna make a suggestion, boys.
You don't have that
That is
spell.
what it was.
Can we tie it up
Heyo.
with the new rope you got, Calix?
I never got it.
He didn't have enough gold
Oh.
to buy it.
Oh, sorry. I
That's okay. I really wanted that, but it's fine.
Hey, if somebody spots you 10 gold.
But even
could
so, I
buy
do
you-
want the cow to kind of live. So I'm
How
not
special is this
saying
rope?
we do this.
yeah,
just-
but God forbid, because there's always a chance it does die. If they start trying to drag it, at least the rope will be harder to break for them, and then we can grab the rope and I don't know, tug of war it.
Gonna be honest, I
But
was
then the
kind of
cow's
hoping
still
that
dead.
they were gonna be able to we're gonna be able to free the cow and it could just run home and we could just defend it as it goes away. But
You can still cut the cow free. It just takes 2 actions instead of 1.
Not for me.
speaking of
That would
which,
be stupid.
is Chuck still here?
Yes, he's standing off in the corner.
How much is the reward for solving the problem, Chuck?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. I was just staring off into space, thinking about things and stuff and in the world ending or whatnot. As a matter of fact, if you are able to give me, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear anything you just said privately. If you're able to relay the information about anything to do with meaningful information about killing the livestock, I'm prepared to give you 25 gold pieces. If you're able to solve the problem in its entirety, I'm willing to give you 300. And if there's any additional issues that might come up, have the budget to give you an extra 150, and you get the rights to keep any materials harvested from anything that might happen. He said ominously.
So we can
I didn't
possibly
like
get
that
up to
last line.
475.
Well, he
Well,
said
they should tell them that
incidentals.
there's
Can you
gold.
plot us 100 gold for a cow in case it dies?
No, I never said incidentals.
You said incidentals. It's like anything that could go wrong. 150
No,
budget.
no. Any additional things. So, like, hypothetically, if you told me that the problem was wolves, and then you told me that, and then you killed the wolves, but there was another thing you didn't tell me about, that other thing would be incidental, separate to the wolves. Hypothetically.
Hmm.
Hypothetically.
Like something that
Got it.
digs holes, for instance, hypothetically.
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 That being said,
So,
are you relaying any information to me about what is killing the livestock?
Yeah, we actually all have individual information for you.
It doesn't work that way.
Love a guy for trying.
He waits expectantly for any of you to tell me that you tell them about the wolves.
So there's big ass dogs.
I slap Cole upside the head.
I knew
Cole,
it.
Cole takes half his damage. No.
We were about to go into a fight. We did not need you at half health.
Okay. He'll go, a pack of wolves. We hadn't had issues with wolves in a while. I assumed they knew to keep away from the farmland. Something must have happened. That's strange. He pulls out a satchel of 25 gold pieces and handed it to Calyx. Here's your reward for the information.
But I'm the one that said it.
Why? This is just enough to buy that thing you wanted. Or something.
Are you sure you weren't paying attention?
Nope, not at all. He goes back to staring off into space. Until called upon again by the players.
Okay.
Out of earshot of him. Guys, this dude seems like he's like on drugs or something.
I think he just had his mind blown by the fact we told him the world was ending. To be honest, I'm not sure we've processed it yet, so good for him for getting that
Yeah,
on.
I don't process reality. It's better to just not.
Flower looks up. The world's ending?
Oh fuck!
The flower.
Santa Claus isn't real.
I punch Cole as hard as I can. Wait. I'm pretty sure we met Santa. I could be wrong.
What's a Santa? Did you hit your head?
You know
my
Krampus?
God.
You know Krampus?
No.
Your parents aren't coming for you.
I suplex Cole.
Cool. You're about to start
I
taking
think you have to roll
damage.
for that
You're
one.
about to start taking damage.
I turn into a brown bear and bite him in the arm.
She applauds.
What do I roll a suplex?
Athletics.
Did you just athletics
I
me?
want to see this athletics.
Please. It's his
I'm
best
rolling
number.
safe against whatever he finds.
It would be either acrobatics or athletics contested. So
What would I have to roll the back?
nine.
athletics or acrobatics, and just get higher than a 9.
Or choose to fail.
You go to suplex him, but he somehow reverses the suplex and then does a hurricanrana and lands on his feet.
I'm a cat, motherfucker.
I just go to Addy. I go bury him.
Flower breaks the fourth wall, looks at the audience, and goes, "What a fruit!"
Ta-da!
God, we derailed so fast, so hard on this.
Wow,
one.
what you think?
So what's the highest CR I can turn into again?
I think 2. I think.
No, what
Okay,
are we
that's
doing
actually
now?
relevant
We're
for the
still
upcoming
trying to
fight.
hit
I'm not
me.
gonna lie.
I am
I'll
I'm
check.
into
evasive.
a giant constrictor snake.
I'll check.
Wait, no,
evasive.
wait, save
Good
that.
luck.
No, we need that for combat.
Listen, I have a combat map, okay? So I just kind of want, if we're going to start the fight, we could start the fight and cliffhanger it, or we could bullshit for 10 more minutes. But either way.
Okay, let's get to at least the cliffhanger of the fight.
No one see. Oh,
Realistic.
Everyone sees you.
Never mind. Yep. Okay.
Addy, what are
Do
the
you
odds you'd be able to talk to the
I have an
wolves?
11.
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question? I did not hear it.
What are the odds you would be able to talk to the wolves before this goes down?
I can quite literally turn into one of them.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
but
like
then
a
we
rat
can't-
situation.
Yeah, I
It's
can
like a rat
definitely
situation,
try it.
exactly. But I don't want to send Ataraxia in there alone. So if they come for the cow at
Yeah, I-
night, it's a whole other thing.
I can
I don't think that's the
also
Best
conjure.
idea for the wolves.
I could turn into a dire wolf, not just a small wolf. I can turn into a dire wolf. But before I do that, I could also conjure 2 other dire wolves to back me up.
I would like to clarify, if you do that, the spell specifies that those aren't actual wolves. They're celestial, or they're fae that take the shape, so they would not be able to speak wolf.
And also, I feel like if we do that, guys, that might challenge their dominance. And,
Well, but still, I could still conjure them both before I change into a wolf. I could tell them hey, protect me.
So
just in general, I am worried. For the sake of, I don't think that's going to help things.
there's a chance that we might be able to de-escalate or at least get more information before the fight starts.
Okay, so how about I think we're
No. Like call it. No, I understand.
I think
Like
we're
it's
close
like a
on-
whole dominance and territorial thing. I'm
Yeah.
So what if? Hear me out.
Ataraxia goes and pees on the cow.
I wouldn't. I mean, if she wants to, that's her own prerogative. I'm not sure what she's into. Not sure what the
Dominance.
cow's
She's a
into.
wolf.
Anyway, what I'm gonna say is, if she wants to, maybe because if they smell another wolf, they may be dissuaded from coming through.
Oh, okay.
So if
I think they
maybe as soon as we see them, Ataraxia transforms and tries to communicate, but all of us are on the ready.
Mm-hmm.
I say let's set up the bait and let's have them come to us, hopefully, and then we can jump their asses.
While you were
Real-
talking,
Cow?
Tazacer already set up the bait. It's just standing there.
Perfect. I love that guy. He's the best. What do we do about Flower? Before anything else, Flower.
Yes.
Calix, are you buying that rope from Tazar?
Oh,
Oh,
It's
this is like
Tazacer,
just
sir.
my goal.
Tazacer.
Tazacer.
Put some respect on my name.
So the problem is this isn't just my gold. I could buy that super cool rope, but is it something we want to spend that amount of money on?
No, especially if we might have to buy a cow.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't immediately offer you the 10 gold when you wanted the rope, because I feel like we're gonna need it.
Importantly, let me do that math for you. 25 divided by 6.
Yeah, exactly. So
You
I
all
just
get-
put it in my...
You all get 4 gold and 1 silver.
For right now, we'll just leave it all with Calix.
Okay, Calix, you have
Sounds
a pouch of 25 gold.
You that motherfucker. I was just fidgeting.
Okay.
Okay.
So the
So
current...
can we just set up like hidden around a corner so we can?
Yes.
Yeah.
Real
Entice
quick.
this-
Again, before we do anything, what are we doing with Flower?
Hate shot.
She stands there looking up at you all as you've had this conversation, wide-eyed, and like,
I don't think Flower's gonna go anywhere. There's nothing we can do about that. That's the problem.
Flower.
Yeah, she survived the last
Yeah, as I
fight.
say, she
gonna
survived an
kinda-
amalgamation. Is she not gonna deal with a little bit of wolves?
Flower, can you promise me that if things start to get rough, you can run away and hide like you did before, when you move super, super fast in that last fight and get out of danger?
sure.
The puppies.
Don't pet the puppies.
Aw.
You saw the puppies. They're kind of mean. We're going to try and talk them, but they're very hungry, so they might try to eat us instead. And I don't want to see you get...
Why don't we just feed them?
You see, I think something's scaring them so bad they can't eat.
So what do we have to worry about?
Cole, I'm going to suplex you again.
Good luck. Didn't work last time. Won't work again.
Flower seems
Trying
to be
to
following along, and she'll just kind of like, she will confirm that she'll be like, okay, if you tell her to like run away if enemies get close, she'll run away, but she doesn't seem happy about it.
Yeah, all I need you to do is make it back to T's house, and Tazacer's in there. He's a smart guy. And he's an enchanter, and he won't let anything get into that house, okay?
She shrugs. Okay.
Mm.
And
If anybody has any better ideas, please say them now.
Yeah, I'd say is Chuck staying at the camp with us? What is Chuck doing?
He'll say, no, I've been away from town for too long. I do need to do my job, but I will come like check in the morning, or you can come to town.
can we just ask Mr. T and Cesar if Flower can just stay in the house with them until we're done taking care of the problem?
Oh, good luck convincing the child to stay away from
I
you
don't
two.
trust that either.
Well, she's willing to
That's-
run away
yeah.
to them. Why wouldn't she be willing to just stay there until we're done with
Because
the
one,
problem?
that's only for emergency. Two,
Yeah, why 2? What's the second reason?
Yeah, what?
Say it out loud.
I feel like she's ultimately
No.
safer with us unless things get out of hand.
I agree with that.
Guys,
I can
it's
protect her the
just
same
wolves.
way that I did the
What are
last
the
time.
odds it gets out of hand?
I have
Very
a fear
high.
of werewolves. Maybe even
Very
why
high
World
because
War.
All right,
I
can we
looked
set
something
up
up.
and go
I'm not
attack some
going to say it
puppies?
out loud, but I can see where this is going, and I don't like it.
Not
Yes.
dead now.
Better not be looking
So-
shit up.
Happy
Get that down!
Okay.
Real
In
quick.
that case, oh, okay. Well, what's up? What's up?
Can we like decide who's going? Can we have like a map of like where we're gonna set up for the cow
Absolutely.
and like decide our position?
So what's gonna happen is this cow. I grabbed the wrong thing.
It's gonna move the X.
He's a dead
Is
cow.
right here now, and this is all open field. There's no trees, and the X disappears.
The creek is the only thing that's legitimately there.
The creek is not there. You're in a field.
Oh, okay.
And this is now
Where?
living cow.
Living cow that happens to look a lot like a boar.
Shut up.
We move.
And
It's
all
more like a
these
moo away, a
wolves
moo away.
aren't here yet.
So the wolves
My
are coming
God.
from this direction.
That's just where I threw them. And then you guys are standing next to the cow because you're having this conversation. And then I killed those other 3 tokens, so I need to go get them. Give me 2 vamp above board while I get your tokens.
Question: how much space does the cow get?
I mean, how much space?
Is it a small, medium, large?
It's a size large creature. It's a cow.
Tether.
20 feet.
20 feet. 20 feet of
Pay
regular
the
rope.
fuck attention.
Unless you choose to use the like you can use your 50 foot of hempen rope. Like just that's the rope that Caesar has.
I'm gonna give him much more than that.
Could we like?
All right, guys. So there's no cover. This is a totally empty field. We're not near the paddocks. Nothing.
Correct. You are in an open grazing prairie, like for cows.
You don't get sneak, dude.
No, but we need a spot to hide. The whole group.
And we have to hide like our scent and everything. They're gonna be able to kind of smell an ambush of some kind.
We got a couple guys who survive. It's the middle of a field. We can't even make a fake shelter.
One second. Let me see what I have in my inventory.
You guys bought some tents.
Yeah, but the whole point we want to hide.
Yeah, I know.
guess that-
Are we like starting a fight next round?
I was hoping to
Next-
at least start the cliffhanger with the fight
Okay.
starting, if possible.
Can I cast a spell before you do?
Oh
Or
no,
should I
we're not there yet. I mean, you guys basically.
We're like getting our game
Yeah,
plan.
I'm waiting for you to say, and then we wait for the wolves to show up, and then I could start it.
And then the wolves don't show up. And it was a nice.
Well,
night.
what spell do you
Would
want
me
to
casting Melf's minute meteor now?
do? Is that
still work
is
for
that
the
the
initiative?
that's 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I would say no. It's still. You guys haven't like started your
Never mind.
stakeout yet. But you could say that you're casting that like after it gets dark, right? And then that way you have it.
Quick question: which direction are the wolves coming from?
You have no idea.
Which way is the forest line?
The woods are in this direction. You don't know if they'll approach directly from like where they were.
Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. That was
Wait.
toward like the north of the map.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I
So
missed-
it's like imagine the house is over here.
Okay, got it.
Like in that direction, and then directly opposite like the back porch, like a couple thousand yards is the fence in this direction, and this is where the drag marks led last time. You don't know if they always approach from specifically this direction. This is just the most recent direction they approached.
Can we like move the cow to over here so we have more map, more run?
Sure. You pick up the stake and you coax the cow over. He's now over here, and you restake.
Hopes.
That is further
Couch
away
is
from
just-
the woods, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I was just picking that fucker up.
I'm gonna name him Jiminy.
I feel like we should flank the cow, like be like surround the cow.
Yeah,
No.
but we also have to like stay hidden in an open field.
There you go.
Can I cast mage armor on the cow?
Yes. Yes, you can. The cow is
What's
not
the
wearing
duration on
yeah.
that?
Mage armor is makes it 13 plus dex, and if it's not wearing armor, cows do not wear armor, so it goes up to 13. It has a dex of I think 13, so it has a 14 AC now.
That's actually
Did
kind of
you just ritual cast that?
No, you cannot ritual
No,
cast.
you can't. But it lasts 8
Oh.
hours.
Only
so
a
it's-
level 1 spell
Yeah.
slot.
The cow,
Oh,
you watch as magical armor appears over the cow, and it looks like the most dripped out cow you've ever seen.
Sir Cows a lot.
Sir Cows.
No, his name's Jimmy.
Does
They
anybody
restarted.
want
Bizarre
the
from the house
ability
goes,
to
what?
breathe fire?
My God, no! Do not
No.
do that because if you do that, the cow may not be able to discern friend or foe.
I don't think we need to
Are we worried
have a
about the cow
fire-breathing
attacking?
cow.
If the cow gets scared, it might just start spitting flames if she gives it the ability
That could
to.
become very dangerous.
Dude, you're gonna set this poor
Or
man's
very
farm on
helpful.
fire.
Do not
Little
give the
Chinese
cow the
food.
ability to breathe fire.
Here,
No.
Cole, can
Bad
you help
idea.
me get
That cow's
stealthy?
not intelligent enough to know how to breathe.
Huh?
Can you help me like hide? Can you like cover me
Uh,
with dirt so my armor can't be seen?
Yeah,
When
I
the
was gonna
time
say,
comes.
I have no way to hide.
Do any of you have the ability Mask of the Wild, which allows you to hide in plain sight?
No.
Then you can't hide.
What? I
Unless
can't
you
even
do
cover
something.
myself with dirt and
Yeah.
stealth.
Well, I mean, you could, if you want to dig a hole and bury yourself in it, absolutely. But you can't just lay on the ground and be like, "I'm hidden." That's Mask. That's what Mask of the Wild does.
Gotcha.
Unless, of course, you were a
Start
ranger.
digging it. I'll just multi-class real quick. Give me
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah, next level. We'll come back.
So you want me to bury you?
If you want to help me dig a hole where that I can just stand up in, I guess.
What
Can I try?
what I will say, if you want, if you laid down, Cole could grab like a bunch of branches and pile it up on you, and it would look like a brush pile, and then I would allow you to make a stealth roll. But
That's what I was going
but
for.
even then, it's how should I say? You
We're in the
have
middle of a
heavy
field.
you have heavy armor, so you'll never get advantage. It'll always be a straight roll.
Yeah, that's a straight roll is better than disadvantage.
Fair enough. Okay, in that case, we could say that. But in which case, you are immobile. Your token, if you move, it automatically breaks your stealth because you'll obviously be out in the open. Like getting up will
Agreed.
instantly give you away.
And getting up from that position would be like getting up from prone, which means you're
It would have
cutting
your
half
movement as
your
well. Yes.
Correct.
Also, Sai and Brontes, you rolled stealth. How are you stealthing?
I'm hiding.
Or hide in the bushes that are.
There are no bushes.
Under-
You're in an empty,
Guys,
you have
it's an
open
empty
field.
Whatever
field.
this
Open
Oh, this is,
field.
down
I'm
tree
doing
is
based
right
off
here.
of the.
I'm under.
It's an open field.
I've
There's
become
no
one with
trees.
this.
There are no this.
Right.
This is an open grassland for grazing.
This is just the map he has.
This is the only map I have.
Well, obviously I
Pretend
stealth
it's
so
all
well
green.
that I'm just invisible now. So
Do you cast invisibility?
no, but
Then
I
you're not
stealth
invisible.
20.
That's not. I did not ask you to roll stealth, so that roll does not count.
Stealth is hiding behind something.
The only
hide-
person who's allowed to roll stealth is Calyx at neutral, no disadvantage. Unless anyone else does anything that would then allow them to roll stealth.
Nope.
Depending on what Calyx does, because I'm burying Calyx, right, with like twigs and debris and
Yeah,
stuff.
you're helping him, which is giving him not disadvantage.
I guess
Okay.
I should probably do the same thing as Calyx. Because
Obviously am not going to bury myself, but depending on the size of this pile, I'm small. I'd like to try to hide like this side behind it. I know I wouldn't be full stealth no matter what, but I
You-
feel
you
like it would
can't-
Can
help.
Cole just hide behind me?
He
That's what I'm
can,
saying.
but he won't be. It's a only size small creatures can use size medium creatures for stealth. That's like a halfling ability, but you will get half cover with Calyx being the cover.
That's because he's going to be a brush pile too, so it's going to be bigger than him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying like half cover basically means like you're it'll be like you'll get some passive bonuses, but you don't like you won't roll. You'll just be slightly like harder based on your passives. But if they do attack you, like if something attacks you at range and Calyx is your half cover and it misses you, like depending on how it goes, it could hit Calyx, right? Because he's not made of stone.
Yeah.
He's fleshy, but it functions that way when you're using another person as cover.
That's fine. Half coverage is better than no coverage.
Yeah. Also, I will say you all look and you see 2 orcish arms and 2 orcish legs sticking out of a brush pile.
Don't worry, guys. They'll never see me coming.
Oh boy. Maybe I
Um,
don't want to hide behind you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I turn my cloak of many fashions into like one of those like camouflage like
Like
brass-
a ghillie suit.
Yes, exactly.
That's actually really creative. Sure, I'll say you can, like, if you crouch, like, if you go prone and crouch into, like, a ball, like, on your knees, I'll say you can, with your ghillie suit cloak of many fashion, I will let you roll a straight roll for stealth as, like, you're the only bush in this field. I'll give that to you.
Oh my god, I
my
would roll a
God.
nat fucking
You
one!
guys see. You
Hey,
guys
remember
see
when I said
two.
all the high rolls
Yeah.
before are really gonna fuck us?
You guys
They're
see
now.
what looks like a perfectly disguised bush, and then you just see Addie's head sticking out the top and her arms and legs sticking out the side because it's a cloak and it's not like a suit.
God damn it.
Hey, Onyx, you want me to bury you like I did Calix? Pick a spot.
I don't know if that's such a great idea because then if they come in, I'm laying
I-
down. It's gonna be harder.
Yeah, what's
Could I
upside?
use Earth Tremor to make places to hide?
Click Earth Tremor? I don't remember exactly the wording of the spell.
Ah, damn, we could have Addie turn into a mole. Just dig us some holes for us to stand in.
A little 1 foot mole would dig 17 human sized holes, take her 7 days.
Fuck yeah.
You cause a tremor in the ground. In a 10-foot, each creature, if the ground is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared. I will say actually, hold on. Instant radius self 10 feet. Huh. Oh, you know what I'm
Wait,
thinking
can
of?
you make like a moat around
No, so
Jimmy?
I'm
Jiminy?
thinking of another cantrip called Move Earth, which specifically says you
Yeah.
could take a 5-foot cube of dirt and move it magically. This is not that spell. This just makes it difficult terrain. I'm gonna say like you could try, but I can't guarantee the results, and like it would take a while because you're not really moving the earth, you're just displacing it, and then you're gonna have to manually move like the broken up dirt.
Wait, but I mean, can Sai legit make like around Jiminy here? Like difficult terrain to make the wolves have a harder time making it to him.
Yeah, theoretically, yeah. If she casts it, it affects what self in a 10-foot radius. So if she casted it in a series of 10-foot circles in a perfect sphere around it, she'd need to cast it about 9 times. But it's a cantrip, right? Or is it a spell?
Yeah, cantrip.
The spell.
Oh, it's a spell. Never mind.
Yeah,
I take it back.
It's a first level spell. So you could.
I take it back.
Yeah.
I lied.
Now, granted though, if you wanted to like make like a bear, like you're like, oh, I'll cast it here, right? And it would be this. It's 10-foot radius, so it's 20 foot long. So you could have this much, and basically like if they attempted to pass that line, or you could put that line anywhere, they would it would be double movement to get through the line, so it would slow them down.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
I mean,
I
do we
say
all
save
really
your
need to
spell.
hide? I mean, do we really have to?
I mean, I feel like if we're all around it, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is too much of a hassle to get this cow,"
Yeah,
and they just
might not
won't
approach
eat
the
tonight.
cow.
Okay, so what's the worst that happens? We get to sleep tomorrow during the day and we come up with a new plan tomorrow night?
You
Exactly.
don't have time to kill on fucking wolves, dude.
This is also true.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the impending world.
Yeah,
what's
but
one
even
day?
then, wait, hold on. We could do all this work to try and hide with ye old-fashioned ghillie suit and branches. What about our fucking scents?
Why don't we just go after the fucking wolves? We know where they are.
I
We
mean,
know
that's
where you are.
valid. We'll just be fighting in the dark. Can everybody see in the dark here, except for Morantes?
Everybody but
Cole
me.
can't. I
Oh, it's
can.
everybody but Cole.
And don't forget, that's only
I
black
have
and white.
superior
Yeah,
dark
Brontes, you have
vision.
super dark vision. You can see twice as far as everybody else.
What do we get? 60 feet?
Yeah,
But
you
now,
get 60. He gets
Calix-
Yeah, I
120.
get 120.
Hey,
What were you
Calix,
saying,
is
Cole?
this field lit up?
I don't think it is.
It is currently
No.
sunset, so it is
these things
dim
attack-
light. It is dim light.
And these things attack at night?
hmm
Guess what? I'm fucked no matter where we attack.
If you want to hit him in the home turf, we can definitely do that. But let's get Jiminy inside so he doesn't get hurt.
Okay, so you're
I don't
putting
think Jiminy's
Jiminy.
concerned if
you're
we-
putting the cow away.
Wait, we're discussing
Oh,
right
okay.
now. Don't even.
I can update the map.
Don't even.
Guys, do we want to try and hit him at home, or do we want to just try
What
and hide in an
time
open
is it
field?
right now?
It's sunset.
7:30.
It is about 7:30. Yes.
All right, but you said we can milk it out till 8. Where does my dark vision? Where does
Dark
my
vision.
vision?
So
disappear?
it is currently dim light condition, which means it is hard to see, but not so much that you have disadvantage. If you go into the woods, it will be dark because the trees will block the rest of the dim sunlight. Alternatively, after 8 o'clock, this field will also be dark. you will need to light a torch or a lantern or some kind, or you will not have the sight.
I honestly don't think going into the woods to go track wolves, which have better scent, better speed, and everything than us, is a great idea.
And then if they don't show up here, we just wasted our time.
They don't show up here. We tell them to fuck off, and we go on to saving the world. Fuck the cows.
We're supposed to save the cows, not impregnate them.
Jiminy scoffs when you say that. He's like, "Wow, what a jerk off."
Hitler, this guy.
Real quick question: does my shield give off any light? I don't think it does, but I feel like it should.
It does not. No.
That's lame.
In the same way that like spells like produce flame specifies that it gives off light, but conjure bonfire doesn't. It's one of those things where like it's magical fire, it doesn't create light.
Gotcha. So like if I'm like right next to a wolf, Cole can't be like, I see the target, go.
Yeah, he will know the wolf is there and he can shoot at disadvantage, but he will not have vision.
Gotcha.
I feel like we're overthinking the hell out of this.
You very much are, yes.
Let's just all get ready for tonight.
Everybody pick a corner, go to fuck to sleep. Or not to sleep.
Oh, no sleepy sleeps.
Yeah, everyone fake going to sleep.
Well, that's what I'm doing, laying underneath these branches.
Okay, so everyone move your tokens to their final positions.
I'm going to stay kind of close to the cow, but
I'm
not like...
set on mine, I'm just measuring.
I'm just measuring. Fuck me.
It's a good range.
We also don't know which direction they're coming from.
But we know they can't come from back left. That's towards the farm. Yeah,
correct.
That's the only one.
You know that the south portion of the map is the direction of the house, so it'd be very strange for them to come from that direction.
I am in position. I am 30 feet from Mr. Moothouse.
I should.
His name is Jiminy.
I will stand with the Mootao.
Okay.
I love how Sai and Cole are the front line.
Yeah.
No. That was acting. I was measuring.
Okay.
Is Flower next to Addie?
Yes, she
for the
is.
fight.
Now, question with Flower: did Flower stay with Addie, or did as soon as Sai got reunited, did she not gravitate towards Sai?
She's currently still with Addie because that is the last thing Sai asked her to do.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you didn't say, "Whoa, hey Sai, I see you. I'm gonna run across the battlefield to come get you."
No.
Flower, I missed you.
Where Flower's
No,
token,
shut up.
where Flower's token is where Flower is. The same with all of you.
Yeah, I love how Sai is just chilling there. Okay, so Calix is the only one that's. I mean, he's not even hidden.
He's functionally hidden. You just.
I am hidden, sir. Nobody can see me, just like nobody can see Ataraxia over there.
Mechanically speaking, as far as you are concerned, because he rolled, you don't know how good like the number was. You know that Calix and Addie are currently stealthing. You just don't know if the wolves will see them.
Well,
either way, I'm covered with dirt. So.
No, yeah. Apparently, your arms are
branches.
Branches. But like you're also green, so it kind of works, you know. Okay, is that everybody's final position?
Sai, are you happy
1
there?
second.
I will live here.
Are you sure, Sai? I support you in your decisions.
Yes, I will live here.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Onyx, are you locked in?
He's trying to. He doesn't know how to use his.
I don't know how to use a computer. Okay, we're good. Go.
Okay. In that case, you all wait for your final positions. There is a cow on a stick, and Brontes is standing next to it. Okay. And then time will pass. It is 7:30, 8. Time begins to the sun begins to dip down over the horizon, and that last little bit of dim light starts to go away. And you watch as after a little while, like 8:15-ish, there's that last little sliver of sunset over, only because you're in such a flat area, that there's only that tiny little bit of light as it slowly starts to dip down. And you watch as Jiminy begins to get very agitated. And he attempts to start pulling on the rope. And he can't go anywhere because he's tied and staked to the ground. And as he gets more and more agitated, everyone with dark vision, first Brontes will see it before anybody. You watch as, from the north, you watch these wolves do not appear to be stealthing in any way. They simply appear to be walking directly towards Jiminy. seemingly with either out of desperation or lack of care. They do not employ any of the typical Wolven style tactics that you would associate with these creatures. And then you watch as almost instantaneously they instantly see everybody. Because their passive perception is like 13 and they have advantage on all smell-based checks, and both the hides were just awful. So they instantly lock eyes with all of you and everybody freezes. Do you initiate combat?
I would love to.
That's not what I asked. Like, do you?
Addie, did you want to try talking to them before this goes down?
I don't think it's gonna get anywhere.
I know, but like I'm just probing Addie's opinion. If she doesn't think so, then we won't do it. But
They don't look like they want to talk. They're not even acting normal.
What does a wolf that wants to talk look like?
I was gonna ask if I can use thaumaturgy to scare the shit out of them.
No, we want to kill them.
I would say, technically you can. I can't. I mean, no one can stop you because they don't know what you're thinking. You could choose to do that, but you also know that there was a plan. You know.
I do know that there was a plan.
Saya's also leading the charge as
Sai
well.
is right there. So if anyone gets attacked first, it's probably gonna be Sai.
I feel like the only thing I might be able to get from, like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stop them necessarily, but I might be able to, like, ask them, like, if there is a hierarchy above them. But I'm not sure how helpful that would be.
I mean, it's that or Cole attempts to fire the first arrow, and then all hell breaks loose.
I think we should just let hell break loose.
Okay, then. Good enough for me.
Well, I don't get to choose if I'm the first one to fire.
Yes, you do. You just tell me that you fire an arrow and combat starts. But I'm saying you guys had a plan you discussed. It's up to you if you stick to it.
Well, here's the only problem. An arrow, I'm going to be at disadvantage here.
Well, you're already going to be at disadvantage because it's black. Yeah, so.
Oh, okay. Fucking heave ho.
Okay. So are you okay? Then tell me which wolf you're attacking.
I would like to attack wolf number 4.
How can you even see it?
He can hear them because they are not stealthy.
Wolf number 4.
Wolf number 4. Okay, at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, disadvantage. Hang on. Okay, wolf number 4. Sure.
I mean, worst case scenario here is they run, right?
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Wolf number 4. Okay, you watch as everyone with dark vision, you all see an arrow fly out from where Cole is standing. He fires blindly into the darkness, and you watch as the arrow slams into the flank of wolf number 4. Oopsie, I hit the wrong button. I'm such a dummy. Wolf number 4 takes 9 damage. It does not take sneak attack because it knew he was there, and he had disadvantage on the roll. You watch as the arrow mortally wounds but does not kill the wolf. The wolf yelps in pain and then quickly silences itself, and you watch as the fur on all the wolves begin to bristle. And that is where combat will begin, and that is where we will leave off until next time.